Hello, and welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the table. It's been like a month and some change.
Been a bit.
Yeah.
Been a minute.
So it's good to be back. And now it's cold outside, and it's awesome. I love it. How's everybody doing?
Doing pretty good. I like the cold.
I do too.
I like the cold.
I prefer this to sweltering heat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
So not really a whole lot to dig into in terms of like announcements or anything like that. But again, sorry for not being around for like 6 weeks. But yeah, IRL stuff and travels and
Disney.
Disney and then we got it's holiday time and all that stuff. So we appreciate everybody being here and checking it out.
So get any fun souvenirs?
We did get some fun souvenirs. Yeah. I got the ball from Guardians of the Galaxy from the first one that had the Infinity Stone in it.
The Tesseract?
No, the Tesseract was in the Loki's staff.
Oh, yeah.
This was the Power Stone, I believe, that Ronan was after. And cool. Like when you crack it open, it like glows and makes sound and stuff, and it has a little display thing that like holds it up. It's pretty neat. They definitely know what they're doing with the merch though, because they had every Infinity Stone artifact there, like that you could buy. So they did have the Tesseract. They did have Loki's whole ass staff. They had the red canister from the second Thor movie from Dark World. And then they had the Aether, yes. Mm-hmm. And
very cool.
And each one of them has like the Power Stone in it, or the Infinity Stone in it. And then you can get a Thanos gauntlet, and they all snap in there, and then it like lights up, and yeah, it's neat.
Probably expensive.
It was not as expensive as I thought. Like that orb thing was what, like $40, Kira?
Yeah, you got it on sale though. It was half off, I want to say. Deals
at Disney.
And you know what can make your deals at Disney go further? By getting today's sponsor of this episode, a Chase credit card.
Oh God!
With the Disney travel points on
it. Current promotions are.
That's right. Credit checks apply. Not everyone will be approved.
25% APR.
See, it would have been a great setup.
Now, in
Visa,
terms of
Chase.
like channel stuff, though, I was very happy to log into our little account today and saw that we, as of just either in the last day or two, we crossed 400 subscribers.
Hey.
So thank you all for that. Tell your friends.
Celebration.
Yeah. So we obviously appreciate the support there. With that being said, I think we're ready to get back into the session, yeah?
Absolutely.
You ready?
Very.
You ready? You ready?
Ready.
You ready?
Ready.
All right. Well, with that said, let's get started with tonight's episode of Ghost of Saltmarsh. All right, so let's get tonight started with a recap from 6 weeks ago. I believe Colt or Jamie is going to do the recap here today, yeah?
I'm gonna try.
You get a nice shiny skull with inspiration for doing it.
I might not earn it with this, but
We'll see. Yeah.
We'll try.
Take it away.
Oh.
So, we learned a lot of things last time we were together. Went through a lot of stuff, a lot of personal stuff. A lot of learning about things we've crossed paths with. So I'll just start going down the list I have here. So 1, Iron Hand Turner is going to be the captain of our new boat. We learned that. She's a pretty tough lady. As Colt, I know her methods and think she's very, very capable of the task. I learned that Poppy, someone from Colt's past, is now dating Anders, I believe. Am I right on that?
Yes.
that's a
Would be
thing
correct.
that I'm maybe gonna address eventually, but gonna pretend doesn't exist for now. Crag apparently was I wrote down he's a handsome orc gravedigger who knew about the Tower of Xenopus specifically, which I was very interested in. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit. Xenopus was the wizard's name. It was built next to a haunted graveyard. Apparently, the tower erupted in green flames a long time ago. Townspeople checked it out. I think they nailed it with catapults and stuff. Yeah, that's him. Handsome AF. Jeez. So they leveled that place. But there was a door that stood covered in some odd rooms wrapped in chains. Group of adventure tried to go in, electrocuted, dead. There's our warning. Don't go there. I really don't. They're not important yet. We'll get there. So, next I wrote down there, we have some skull book, apparently. It had a symbol of blood and specters and shadows. The mark means it's like the Prince of Undead Orcus or something. Found that out? I think you had that book, right? Okay. I think he has a book. I'm not sure.
This is like practically the start. I've had it for a long time.
Big blow to Colt. He found out that his father apparently came to this. Oh yeah, we visited the Wizard's Tower. I think his name was Kelladek.
Heliduck.
Yep.
Is that right? And he knew about that book. That's how we got that knowledge about the weird symbol Orcus book. But he also said that Colt's father had came to get a book deciphered as well. Some necromancy book, which kind of threw Colt for a good loop, because last he knew, his dad was going off to this other Temple of Valkyr to he's do something, something not this, but that's another thing. He's just gonna shove down and pretend doesn't exist for now. We met up with this rich dude who had a business in Saltmarsh that got tanked. Like he, I don't know, bad investments and whatnot. His name was, I wrote down because I don't remember what it sounded like, but I knew it was weird.
No, that's dead on.
Aubric Dralian.
Dralian, that's it. Aubrey Dralian. And his failed business was from I think it was some spice business in Schult. He got his money converted to property deeds. That got lost because I think his boat got lost. The Emperor of the Waves, I think it's called. I wrote down Conrad lost in storms, supposedly, with the ship and all of his notes.
So,
with his assets.
Yeah, that, just to clarify, that was Conrad was on one of the wanted posters, as was the Emperor of the Waves, because initially, and still presumptively, the ship could have been stolen, and then who knows what happened.
Okay, so he may have stolen it or gotten lost in a storm. Supposedly, either way, we have been tasked with that because he's going to pay us 800 golds if we're able to get that boat back. He gave us a map of this last known location, I believe, and apparently there's some big old blue box inside a big box with an A on it, or they're supposed to be. Very valuable to him because it seems it has a command word to open it that only he knows, or a command phrase. He did not tell us that phrase. He simply said, "Please bring back." And then the last thing I have on here is Anders' wife Petra had met her end through illness. So apparently he had a wife that had died through illness.
Yeah. There was one other thing in that box, though. Do you remember what it is?
No.
Promissory notes?
So that
There's deeds,
basically
promissory
the money. And what
Some
else?
kind of information's in there.
Some kind
Mm.
we
Some
don't
Some
know
other
secret
important
info
documents
to
from
the
Anders' mother
council.
who is dead.
We don't know exactly.
Is that in the blue box?
It's
Or just in
the
a
blue
box on the boat?
In the blue
It's in
box.
the blue box.
Oh, okay.
Her name is Petra.
Yeah.
Petra.
It they initially asked you to take on this mission kind of under the cover of night, because the other thing that could potentially be in that box is information about somebody on the council.
Oh yeah, they
Sussy.
were keeping on down low.
Yeah.
Had to meet. I think we all met at your place actually. When we were all there.
Yeah.
I have no idea where we are now, but that's all the stuff we learned.
We ended the session just as you all had finished interacting with Aubric and agreeing to take the mission, and Aelin had skipped that meeting because she acquired a new friendly companion, a furry companion.
Dog.
And I was taking her to the vet to get checked out.
Chipped and stuff.
she
There-
found a stray. That's where were we there?
There's
for that?
not
was at the
really a
bridge,
vet.
yeah.
I feel like we should have said something about
I
that.
mean, whoever the local person is, it's
You
like,
can't
yep,
stop
looks
anyone.
fine to me.
We could have at least protested or something. We'll deal with that in a minute.
what's its name?
Yeah, because
Lucinda.
remember, the bridge hates me, so I ran away.
Lady's given
Moved
name.
on.
Oh yeah, we
Oh.
found out we have a
Is that
racist
again?
bridge
Sucinda.
against elves.
Yeah, don't forget the
We call her
racist
Cindy.
bridge.
Makes him sick every time.
Can I also
It
add,
half sort of hates me.
that is true. Can I add one more thing from my notes?
Sure.
Only because I'm salty about it.
No pun intended.
Yeah, it's good.
Next, we head to the Carpenters Guild because I'm wanting to add on to my home. The human guy working is super rude. Not sure why everyone in this town who I deal with are assholes, but they are. That's
yeah.
the only thing I wanted to say.
And I went to the Painters Guild and put in our first order of merchandise.
No,
with,
that's right.
with the hero's
I feel
face
like
on
that
it.
was purposefully omitted, and I wasn't gonna let it.
Milton's fine frames to check
right.
out, and he said
Already
that he'll
paid.
need
Wasn't
to
in my
paint
notes.
Colt for 6 to 8 hours.
And
So we need to
your
do
We have
that.
an appointment.
is
We have an
tonight.
appointment tonight.
Yeah.
that we got to get to. So we have to go immediately. We'll get some McDonald's on the way, and then we're gonna go. and get that.
Some wicked.
Inspiration skull. I'll use it.
Can't wait to get flush with cash.
Yes, that was for it being 6 weeks since we last played. That was an absolutely solid recap. Thank you. It was kind of a community effort. So,
What was their business in Parks and Rec? Something worldwide.
well, I mean, that was Step Brothers. That was Prestige Worldwide.
Yeah, it was the.
Yeah, Ben Schwartz.
Yeah, it was Ben Schwartz and Tom's like fake business. So they
The
just had-
clothing rental company.
or they had the mansion where they just had people in it and it was on payroll. And Ben's like,
Something
you're not
360.
doing money. Yeah, something 360 world 360 worldwide. Anyways, that's what this business
back
is
and
kind
watch
of
that
bordering on. We're gonna get so rich though. Flush with cash.
So that brings us to today's session. We're going to start actually with Miss Aylin, who you have left the rest of the group as they went in to have this very important meeting with Arbitrarian. What are you? You have your new companion in tow here. Where are you headed?
Well, I wasn't sure if there was a vet's hall.
There's not really a vet. Like there's a doctor's place, but it's not really a place people bring animals per se.
They don't have.
There's
I
not.
guess I'll go to like a market and get see if they have like some special dog shampoo or something like that. Or like some stuff for
artisan-
like a collar for her and like some anti stuff.
there like a-
heartworm medicine? I'm looking for the Hollywood feet equivalent.
Sure.
Is there like a horse doctor? or
Artisanal
something?
dog treats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Equestrian,
exactly.
equestrian place?
Most of the farmers around the area kind of handled their own. There's not like a Cordova veterinary clinic that people would take
There
their
a Marnie
animals
I
to.
could go to?
But you could potentially. I mean, the weekly market is still up and about, so you could probably find something in there. Why don't you please make a? You don't have your dice, do you?
Wait, don't you
Normally, my husband leaves them out with me, so I just don't even think about it.
have like sickness curing powers and magics?
I don't know if it's for.
That's true.
Cure disease or something.
Yeah,
It says it works on creatures.
You might be the best vet in the city already.
that's a good point.
Yeah, what is a creature?
living.
Lucinda's a creature.
Lucinda's a creature.
Um, So looking then at the market, I'm trying to look for like dog food, dog treats, dog anything. I'm looking to spend a small fortune here.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
24.
Oh, very good.
19.
So making your way through the weekly market, you are able to find a few things that jump out to you. One, there's not really a Purina stand or a From,
Willing to
shop
pay a premium.
that you could get. However, there are multiple stands that are selling various, meats and game. Like there's rabbit, there's all kinds of like hunting, like food stands that you could potentially get something from. We learned a lot about dried, cured meats.
Oh, yeah.
In our other campaigns, so there's lots of cured meats that
Right.
apparently it's magic, it's wizardry, and it doesn't make any sense. But apparently, you just dip something in salt for long enough, and it becomes perfectly sterile, and you can eat it fine, no problem.
I like to buy a lot of that.
Okay, you
turkey.
can. Yeah.
Just get like stew meat. You don't have to like.
Roll it in the salt barrel, let it hang it up, dry that stuff.
Right.
In like 2 days.
So that's all been done for you. You also are able to find a leather working place, and they do have not things like just for animals, but among the other things that they sell is a like collar, things like that.
What's the finest looking one? Just absolutely beautiful. I want it in the same color scheme. I'm trying to really I want it to just look.
What's the color scheme?
Well, that's my dog.
Mm-hmm.
So if they have something that's like a really nice, like white or gray, is what I'm going for. But if they don't, then you'll just
I mean,
have
with
the
that
options.
roll, yeah, you found something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
In terms of pricing on this, I'm going to we're going to do an initial purchase here. In terms of the cost of upkeep, it's just going to be kind of factored into your regular expenses
Monthly.
a bit here. But basically getting up and running, you're able to do it for 15 gold.
What else can I spend my money
Armor.
on? Ooh, is there maybe I need
Battle
another
Be the
dish
dwarven
maybe
animal.
for water for her?
Okay.
Another gold?
Yeah, you're able to find. It's like a wood carver's, like a carpenter. They have like some wooden bowls and things like that you're able to use. Yeah.
Is there?
Did you want it? Did you want it personalized?
Absolutely.
Okay, that'll be another gold.
Okay. Can I get both the collar and the food dishes personalized? 18
If you
gold?
want, if you want the collar personalized, it's gonna take some time.
Oh no. Oh, you know what? No, I'll order that one because I know I'm about to be leaving. So I'll put it in order.
You wanna put it in
I'll
order?
buy one now. So she'll have one, and then I'll get a personalized one.
All right, 5 gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're at 22 gold now.
I need to try this next time I buy something. Just tell the merchant what it is.
All right.
And then, do they have any shampoo, conditioner, the nice oat stuff for
I mean, they have stuff for like humans and stuff like that, which I'm sure would also work on animals.
Can I
So
have some in your house? Does it? I'm looking at her. She
we
doesn't
got
have
soap
teeth
at
or
home.
It's not the fun soap.
Okay. So I have everything that I need then.
Mhm.
Okay. 22 gold. When's my collar gonna be ready? I'm gonna be out on
Should
the
I
sea for a
drop
while.
the obligatory 2 weeks?
Sure.
2 weeks for work.
So here's the thing. I'm gonna be gone.
It
So
is
will you
geographical
hold
oddity.
it? You'll hold it for me, right?
I mean, for an extra 2 golds,
Okay.
they'll deliver it.
Well, I may not be home for you to
You can
deliver.
leave it on your doorstep.
Put it behind a bush.
Do I have a number?
No. Just slide it in the door.
Oh, it's
Hole
got
in
like a
your door.
flap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. If you could do
Like a
that
mouse?
for me, that would be great.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a couple of days on that.
Okay.
I sense a business opportunity.
They could make a killing off of me. I'll spend all of my money.
Oh no, I meant like
Pretend
a
dog.
like a dog place. Saltmarsh feed.
The only person in town. It's a very niche.
You can sell, I guess, like horse stuff, right? right?
No, there's
Like,
definitely been other people with
horses or
pets and I mean like with
chickens.
y'all took a dog walking job, just a few days ago.
And
Rich
I have
person
the
did have a
leash.
dog.
She's got her new collar
Mm-hmm.
on. The leash, I assume that was also
Mm-hmm.
new.
Yep. And yeah, you've got plenty of food. And so with that, while you're doing that, we'll kind of camera pan back over here to the rest of the group. You've all just walked out of Aubrich's mansion after having that conversation, and you have the map showing where the general location of this seemingly abandoned vessel has been spotted. What are we all doing?
All right. Well, that was great. Well, we have an appointment. We should be moving
What appointment?
to the Painters Guild. Remember your appointment for tonight? We're going. Our appointment for destiny and money.
Sitting for the painting.
And remember, we have that agreement. Some of it's going to go to charity and stuff for your name, image, and likeness stuff. Now that we have a ship, we have cost.
All right.
We need to get passive income going.
Well, fine. Elin, tell her what we just
She
got.
took off with that dog. I'll send some messages out. Just like, hey, when we get into town,
Suppose,
we'll let her know where we're going.
lead the way. I'll be right behind you.
I'll make our way back to the market across the bridge that hates me.
Okay.
Kind of like power walking a little bit.
Yeah.
Then we'll be late.
Making your way across it, that same familiar nausea hits
we're
you
just
as
gonna
you're walking. As you approach the bridge, you see Red kind of pick up the pace into a light jog and then just takes off across the bridge. And you hear him, just before he gets out of earshot, you hear like a...
Kick the bridge twice as I'm walking across it. Just like, what is this thing kind of vibe?
I hate this. I hate this.
y'all are looking for Aelin.
And I think we're going to some paint shop thing.
You're heading back over to Melton's.
Yeah, we're heading back to Milton's because that's where he said to meet us.
Okay. All right. So, you know exactly where you're going. You get to Milton's, and, some time has passed, and it's getting a little later in the day. So, everybody's kind of closing down. You see Milton is currently in a conversation with somebody else. It looks like they're kind of finishing up their interaction. It seems like kind of the knee slap, like, well, and after a few moments, he looks over at you all and says, "Oh, hello, you're back."
Yes, we are back. We did some chores, and now we're back, and so we are ready when you are.
Oh, well, fantastic. I just gotta take care of a couple things, shutting down the shop here, but I can have you wait back here in the gallery if you'd like. And he kind of motions back to the tent behind his stand.
Is that where I go?
That's where you go, yeah. And whoever wants to be a part.
And we'll go get like drinks and food and stuff.
Okie, I'll be in the tent, I guess.
Mr. Carl?
Yeah, that's me.
Carl, come on back here.
I'm not smiling.
He's on a bit of a stool that he was standing on, kind of above this thing. So he hops down and marches over to the tent and unties this little clasp there, and kind of gestures for you to go on in.
I walk in.
Yep. Once you're inside, it's a pretty cozy little setup here. There are quite a few pieces of furniture. There's what looks to be like a kind of a comfy couch, of a nicer make. A couple of chairs of varying styles, wood, all the way up to kind of a plush seat. There are multiple, I guess what you would call like props around as well. Everything from fake fruit, to fake weaponry, different armor and costumes. There's racks of different outfits that can be chosen. It's a whole setup that he's got going on here. And a stack of like apple boxes and things like that to kind of place things on different tables and things like that. So he follows you in, and he just lets the curtain kind of close by itself without clasping it, and says, "So, your friends seem to think quite highly of you. I mean, I haven't heard of you, but maybe it's just a matter of time."
Well, I mean, we have kind of a adventure group thing going on. You know, we have a name now, I think. I think we're called the IRS.
Hers?
Yeah, IRS. I don't get it either, but they talked all about it. They were pretty excited about it.
I gotta say, you have the look, but maybe the name needs some work. Hers?
Oh, speaking of look, I guess I forgot to ask. So right now, my shield's on my back and I have no armor. Do I put my suit on, or do I do it like this?
Well, I was given no creative direction whatsoever outside of making you look, I don't know, like you, but heroic. So, as you see, we have a variety of different, accessories that you could use, outfits, costumes. If you want to do, I gotta be honest, I don't do nudes. So that's gonna be off the table. But if you wanted to eat some fruit or have a heroic pose or stare wistfully off into the distance, just remember you're going to be standing there for roughly 6 to 8 hours.
6 to 8 hours, you say?
If you want to look good, unless you have another painting of you that I could work off of.
What if I drew?
My drawing would only be as good as yours.
Really? Okay.
But you've already paid, so
I did already pay, didn't I? Yeah, I paid in full. That's right.
Still owe 30 gold.
Minus 30 gold. I think.
On delivery.
Yes, of course, for the delivery and transportation costs.
No, I'll just play it safe. I'll tell you what, though. You'd probably want my face showing, so I'll push it in my chest, and my arm will quickly come out. And then, in addition, the helmet comes over, where I've just got a visor on. You can just see like this. This should probably work just fine.
I thought he wanted to see your face.
Oh, did he? I don't remember.
He, looks at the paper. Oh, it's Colt! Not Carl.
Now, Carl's my nickname.
He goes and there's already what's it called, like an easel that what you set the canvas up on. There's already a canvas sitting up on there, and it has something written on it, and he takes that down and throws it to the side and grabs a blank canvas and puts it up. Colt, but wait, would you rather have Carl?
That sounds pretty good. I think my nickname should get out there more. I think Carl and fine italicized letters at the bottom would be very artistic.
He takes the fresh canvas and puts it away and picks up the original one. All right. Carl, the hero of Saltmarsh.
That's right.
All right, so, let's see, the face, though.
Oh, you think so? You sure Red would want that? I assume he'd want me looking as heroic as possible in my full kit. And I'll hold my shield up, just kind of, maybe even and I'll hold it where it's almost covered my eyes. Maybe even ready to take a hit, you know what I mean?
And he's kind of down here, so he can't even see past your shit. I mean, sure, I guess if it's your money, but I don't really get the emotion, the heroic emotion from that.
You don't think so? What if, what about now? I barely lowered it.
Hold on. And he goes and he grabs one of those apple boxes and sets it and kind of hops up on it. Make a performance check.
Perfect. I don't have any pluses to performance, so I got an 18.
He looks. A little lower with the arm. Oh, yeah. Ooh. I get it. I see the fury. The
That's
heroism.
what we look like in battle every time. We can't even see our enemies. We just go in.
Well, I've never been in a battle, but I'd have to. I'll
Very
take your
accurate.
word for it. All right. Well, are you fine standing like that for your arm up?
You know, through all the times I've been shot, hit, and thrown around and mangled, I feel like I have enough toughness in me to hold it.
Oh, all right. And this is we're good. Happy with this.
Ecstatic.
All right. Any other accessories? What do you want to be in the background here?
I don't know.
I mean, it could be anything. Do you want to be on a battlefield? Do you want to be in a crowd of people?
What about a graveyard?
Interesting. Sure. Why? I mean, sure. I could draw.
Dark, scary environment behind me. Just you know, that's where we go all the time. It just makes sense, right? Ominous, like
Go to the graveyard
like,
all
look
the
at
time.
this, it's scary type vibe.
You in graveyards often?
Whoa.
Have I have gone there yet?
Not quite yet.
Just off-putting enough to where, you know, some people might look at it and think, oh, and then go somewhere else.
Okay. I mean, we could do a graveyard. I mean, it's
Sounds
usually
sounds
kind of the
real fair.
last thing I do anyway. So if you wanted to think about it, we could always change.
I don't know. This sounds perfect.
Okay.
Graveyard's good.
And
Dark on a cloudy day too. Nighttime.
Okay. All right. I'll do my. This is a very difficult painting.
But you were the best. That's why we.
I am the best.
Exactly.
Of course I'm the
I know
best.
you can
Of course
handle
I can handle this. You kidding me? And he just kind of like. All right. The rest of you, you two, what did you guys go to get? Corn dogs?
Yeah, like
Some pronto
like,
pups?
Well, I'm gonna start pinging for Aylin, and then once she's here, we could go in and see how it's going.
Do you still have Susinda with you? Okay.
You wanna
Susinda
get some corn
is
dogs?
not classically leash trained, so is very much kind of pulling you around, not as much as Nathan was doing by any means, but generally is kind of sticking with you. And it's, I mean, you're absolutely within range of his pings. So you start hearing Aelin.
Aylin. Aylin.
Hello. Yep.
We're at the Fine Frames.
On my way.
Okay.
On our way.
Our way. Did you
Yeah,
pick up
buddy.
a friend?
Only the best, my dog.
The one from the bridge.
Yeah.
She's bringing the dog with her. Right, I guess.
Bridge dog.
Yeah, bridge dog's coming.
And it takes y'all, I mean, just a couple of minutes to get back to Milton's shop. And most of the rest of the market has kind of, or is in the process of closing down at the moment. You see just a faint flicker of kind of orange light emanating from inside the tent. And you hear some kind of conversation going on. And yeah, are you, what are we doing? Are you going to go in or?
Oh, your bridge dog.
Lucinda, you can call her Cindy though.
Is she coming with us? In the battle and stuff.
No, I think that I'll pay someone extra who stays on the ship to off the ship. And then if there's somewhere where I don't think we can go, then I plan on asking Derek to maybe move to the time. But for this trip, yeah, she's gonna go, and I'm just gonna pay someone on the ship. I'm sure everyone's gonna love her. Don't you already? Look at her, she's so cute. The answer's yes.
And well, I don't know if I'm in a position to say no, to be clear, because this is like a equal thing. Our
Look at her.
group. Yeah, I
cute.
don't. I just know last time we added somebody, they lost an arm.
Oh well, that
And the
better
time
not
before
happen
that,
to
they
her.
turned out they wanted to kill us.
Well,
Not that I think Cindy here would want to kill us, but I'm just worried about extras.
we're just working on our trust with her. I already trust her, but
Oh, well, no, I don't want something to happen. Like
my
our
life.
last friend.
Yeah. She'll be okay. If I think it's getting too dangerous, then I won't bring her.
I like your leather collar.
Thank you. There's a personalized one that should be ready in, I don't know,
2 weeks?
2 weeks. They're going to drop it off at the house.
Didn't know there was stuff like that here.
Yeah, I didn't really either. I was looking around and found everything I wanted.
Found a dog. Found all the accessories.
Oh, it's great. I'm going to give her a bath when I get back to the house. Great.
Who gone?
Frankly, I'm just excited.
Me too.
Will
Me
Cindy
too.
sleep where Kugal sleeps? And then Kugal sleeps on the floor?
No, Cindy can sleep wherever she can sleep in my bed. She can sleep on the couch. She can sleep on the floor.
You get a haircut?
It's Cindy? No, it's just her natural.
How's it looking? Looks pretty good. Looks like
Yeah.
that. But yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, I mean this maybe a little dirty, but not. It's not like there's not just a ton of just
Sure.
like there's not like flies and matted hair like fly.
Right, in your bed.
She gonna be clean girl.
All right, well, let's go see how the painting's going.
Okay.
Okay. You all step inside and you see, first you see Melton. He's painting and he's like kind of looking around the side of it at Colt and says, yeah, oh, perfect. Oh, yes. That is so heroic. Oh. And then you kind of make your way around the canvas and you see Colt in full armor with the helmet, eyes showing, with a shield in front of him covering all the way up to the bottom of his eyelids.
Is Carl on the bottom of the frame, too? Let me see that.
If you looking or like taking a good look
Yeah.
at the frame, yeah, it says Carl at the
Well,
bottom.
I will walk up to Melton and like, Melton, can I don't want to interrupt, but can I see just how it's going?
Sure.
That's okay.
Sure. And welcome. I mean, there's plenty of places to sit if you'd like to relax.
So you want to do the full armor pose?
Well, we weren't.
We didn't really talk about it, so yeah, that's up to you. I don't know.
How long have they been working?
Maybe 20-ish minutes, 30 minutes. At
How's his
max.
arm holding with the
Yeah,
just shaking?
Make an athletics check for me. And we'll say we're gonna call this with disadvantage, just because standing completely still with it is different than.
Athletics is gonna be an 8.
So with it being 20 minutes, you're definitely feeling some strain, but you're not shaking. You're not shaky yet. The DC for that does go up over the course of time.
Milton, we may have to change this up a little bit, actually.
Let's say Carl on it?
Yeah, Carl, the hero of Saltmarsh, right?
That's right. Rock and Stone Red.
No, his name is Colt.
Colt, right? That's what he said. He said Colt, but he goes by Carl.
Some
It's
people call me
never-
Carl Red.
I thought we were good friends, and I don't call you Carl.
Well, yeah,
Carl.
we use our adventure names. Colt.
Oh, like our made-up names, like I'm Spider-Man.
Well,
His name is Colt, not Carl.
so the progress so far is kind of an outline overall, mostly just kind of the lines, you would say.
Looking great.
It's so he kind of looks at that and then looks down at Carl, and he says, "You want me to just cross it out, or like?"
Can you just
Colt?
paint over it?
Yeah, could you make Carl into Colt?
Of course I can. I can do
Because
anything.
you just finished the A and the O and then Well, his real name is Cole.
You see him reach down into kind of all of his tools to the side, and he just pulls out this thick, like, paintbrush that's like 4 inches wide, and just dips it in a big thing of black paint and just put the name in white.
I love it.
Redacted.
The contrast.
It'll really
I see your
pop.
vision. I
Cole,
see it. It's
hero
gonna...
of Saltmarsh. And then what about the background? Something heroic?
Cemetery.
I figured we dealt with undeads before, so that's like a reference.
Well, that is
All the
we
dead
have,
in his wake.
we Milton, I must apologize.
Did I get it wrong?
Milton, we did not really discuss much of this. This should be something for the masses to get our name, image, and likeness out for our adventuring and stuff like that. So
Masses, yeah. I mean, everybody ends up in a graveyard eventually.
yes, but this should probably be more child-friendly, family-friendly, heroic.
Oh, okay.
You know,
So
maybe more of that kind.
like monsters and
Oh,
Maybe like the sea in the background and like a heroic pose. You know, something a little more, broadcasting. I don't know. What do y'all think?
Yeah, no,
Pose.
I love the sea in the background.
is the
because-
pose not heroic enough?
Well,
Are you
we don't
still
want,
holding the
well, we
pose?
don't want the cemetery.
like diagonally.
But if you have land, you could just. I'm not telling you what to do, but not a cemetery. That would not.
Okay, so I haven't started
More.
on the gravestones yet, so
Okay.
yeah, it's
Okay.
still pretty.
Did Carl tell
Like-
you to put a gravestones back there?
Well, I mean, that's just what's in a graveyard, I believe. In
Darn
mausoleums.
I'm gonna sneak
Well-
around the back of Colt and just put like one finger on his shield and just push on it just a
Are
little
you,
bit.
are you trying to like?
Just a little bit.
Are you trying to conceal it from him?
Just yeah.
Make a stealth check.
Well,
And Colt, you can make a perception check.
4.
17.
You definitely see.
Quit!
You definitely see him come up and start adding weight to your arm.
Oh, you're right. I gotta take a break. That's a good idea.
well, Milton, if there's any more questions, we won't ask Carl for advice going forward on that.
Carl.
All right, so different pose, not in a graveyard. Colt, not Carl.
I must apologize for Carl's misbehavior over here. Cole should be
Misbehavior. I made effort.
heroic sea pose for the masses.
Okay, well, and he grabs the whole canvas and just chunks it off to the side.
I'll give him 20 gold and be like, here's your fee to deal with Carl.
Oh, thank you. Well,
remember,
we got to know each other a little bit more, right? People differ on creative choices all the time. So I'm gonna let you all work it out, and I'm gonna go get some air and make yourself at home, please. And he kind of hops off and
I'm gonna follow Milton out the door.
okay.
Thank you, Melton. Is that your dog?
It is, yeah. Am I out with him?
Mhm.
Milton, is it okay, by the way, if I have Cindy in here with us, or are you not?
As long as she doesn't get in the way.
Okay, perfect. Another question. So I'm gonna, I think this is gonna take like several hours, maybe. But I was
6 to 8.
6 to 8, perfect. How often do you take commissioned paintings? Because I saw you had some props in there, right? And so I was thinking that I could commission you painting Cindy here with some really cute little props on her. How adorable would that be?
Oh, that
huh?
would be adorable.
It
She
would be
must be very
adorable.
well trained.
Well, I'm gonna work on it.
He looks over and she's like literally like nose deep into like a box of like tools and everything, just
We're working on it. But how much do you think something like that would cost?
I mean, are we talking mass production?
No, just one, just for the house.
Oh, okay. Depending on the size, that counts. How big
Sure.
of the painting are you wanting?
I pretend that's like in his wall or in his window. Something about that size.
Sure. I mean, something like that I could do for 75 gold.
Perfect. Should I go ahead and pay you now?
No, not now.
Yeah, as a retainer.
No, you can hold on to it for now. Just
Okay.
come see me when you're ready.
Perfect. Okay, thank you so much.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna head back in real quick. You guys, I'm gonna be back. I know you're gonna be here for the next 6 to 8 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and get Cindy cleaned up at the house real quick. Swing by, see Derek, and then I'll be back. Should be 2 hours. So then we'll have 4 to 6 hours to spend together while you're painting still.
And while you're out, would you mind to get like some drinks or something?
Yeah.
Just
we'll
anything?
definitely-
I don't know, something.
Dealer's choice. Okay.
Alcohol, water, both.
Say less. Yeah.
Okay. And we'll
Thank you.
pan back inside here.
Hey guys.
Hey, Carl.
That was good. He called me Carl, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm Carl now, sure.
Well, I'll be here to watch. Provide advice.
All right. Well, I guess,
From
how
Milton.
are we doing this? Because I
Oh,
tried
I
to.
mean, that's all you on the post. Just, something that's recognizable to you.
I'm trying to take it more seriously. I suppose, and I'll reach under my helmet and kind of and a little retract back. But my armor will stay on. Helmet's just down. Then I'll lower my shield and my side. Oh, it's already lowered. Thanks to Google. Good idea. And get comfy. So,
Right.
so what are we looking for? Like a friendly pose, like a smile, or you want like a power pose? Like I'll do this, and they'll see my glowy things, and I'll just be like, or like, what are we thinking?
Yeah, something more like that. Not the smile, but like, the hero, like in charge. And...
You think he's got a cloak of billowing around here somewhere?
A who?
Cloak of billowing.
What is that?
It's
Like a...
magic makers are kind of weird sometimes, but it's kind of cool. It's a cloak that you put on, and all it does is fans like it's always in the wind, even if there's no wind.
I mean, I can do that, and I like puff your hair.
It looks like a shampoo commercial.
I guess, but you don't want to do that.
I
for
could do that with your
hours.
cape, though. Well, I could do it every now and then for Milton's, for like Milton's reference.
Then
mean,
you
we
do
could-
it. Yeah, that'd be neat.
We could probably just get some strings and like tie it or something up, and like it's like.
I'm not good at this.
I
type
pick
of
up
thing.
just
I
like
don't
an empty canvas and just start waving it at him. Just trying to make some wind.
know. We can do that. I'll just do my fist like this, and I'll have. I have only 2 are glowing because I used 2 spells earlier.
Because the more successful
Like
this
this?
is, the more money
For
goes to
democracy.
charity.
That's right. That's right. We gotta do this. We gotta do this seriously. So I'll give him a
Right.
like,
Charity
like
gets a cut.
heroic like gauntlet up,
Right.
shield at side, just like this red.
Right. Because this isn't really like. I know I joke about getting rich and making money and all that. It's for charity and to keep us moving. That's pretty heroic.
Practicing.
Pretty great. I feel like that's much easier to pose to do than this thing.
Yeah, this was
That's-
really painful. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I'm used to taking a hold it up, you get hit, you go down. You don't.
Right.
You don't do
6 to 8
this.
hours. Huh.
Right. Okay, I guess where's the where's Milton?
I think he was getting a breather from us.
Milton, come on back, man.
Oh! And he
got
comes
it.
kind of jogging back in. So, did we make a decision creatively?
We did. You don't have any like. Nah, never mind. You don't have close. Okay, I'm gonna do one of these with a shield at my side.
Very statuesque. I approve. That's
That-
way better than the first one.
Well, I mean, I don't know
It was so much better.
if that's fully true, but
Probably better for your body, too.
it's more feasible. It's more
Right.
cost efficient for my body.
Sure. I mean, I could have gotten a little stand to hold your arm up, but yeah, I mean, this is fine. I
want
still
to-
think it's way better.
Well, what's the background we're doing, Red?
Maybe like a sea or something, or like some mountains, something like picturesque or heroic.
Like a beautiful landscape.
We could do our boat
Oh, that'd be a good
behind
idea.
you. That'd be pretty cool.
And you said you could paint multiples, right? Like they could be in it too.
Well, we only really
That'd be a different
paint-
project.
It's a different.
That's the one after. I'm sure. I was gonna say. I'm sure
Cindy.
Cindy's gonna get a painting next. So
She's
we'll
gonna
be
get
the
a painting
third.
of her dog that she
I'm-
just got.
I'm sure that'll be the third one, the group photo.
Oh, okay.
Because in the in the series you introduce each character
Series.
and like this book character gets a book, this character gets a book, and then you put them all together.
Oh,
That's how it works.
Milton
And
thinks
so-
our name's a little weird too. I don't.
the IRS.
ERS, right? That's what it means. Or that's its full name?
We're the irreverent but reliable Saltmarshers. Or the IRS.
Oh, so it's an abbreviation. Okay.
And
I
our
thought-
boat.
You didn't know that?
Well, they mentioned some other weird things too about. Wait, say all the things you said before, Red.
And our boat is called the Cease and Desist. Patent pending.
You caught that, right? It's that
Trademark.
weird stuff.
Trademark.
Yeah, trademark. Patent pending.
Mm.
Will be a picture of that. Merchandise coming.
It's a play on words.
Mm.
So you're like cops.
I don't think we don't enforce laws.
We're more like bounty hunters.
We're adventurers. We're not bounty.
We're-
We
yeah,
don't hunt
we're
down
adventurers.
people because they got money on them. I mean, if
that is our next job. We are going to find
it's
someone who
part
says
of it's a small subset of our job.
it just happens to be our next job. You're true.
Okay. All right.
Adventure.
IRS. Do we want to incorporate IRS into this,
I
or
feel like that would be
the boat?
third one. Definitely,
Not
maybe
yet.
a boat in the background. Maybe just a generic boat. In the background.
Okay, I can do that.
Thank you for
Whew.
dealing with us. Milton.
All right.
Can
Do
I
you
get-
want to?
Can we get you food or drink or something?
Oh no,
Or-
Milton's great. Milton's doing just fine. Do you want to like have one leg up like on a stone?
Oh yeah.
Captain Morgan.
Should I?
Yeah, the Captain Morgan.
Captain
I mean,
Morgan.
Captain pose. Excuse me.
I guess. Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah.
Okay, and he grabs another one of the apple boxes and kind of positions it in front of you.
Put my right leg up. My fresh, fully healthy right leg.
He's doing the half Tebow.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, now do the face.
Oh.
Furrow
We
the
kind of
brow.
glamour shots, and we got to
Furrow the
twist
brow.
his
There
head
you
just
go.
a little bit.
Yeah, just like that. All right, arm up just a little bit. Too high. No, too low. There you go.
I'm gonna lick my finger. I'm gonna stick it in his ear, and I'm gonna run away.
What the hell? Damn it, Kugal. We're trying to take this seriously.
Yeah. All right. Enough shenanigans. Enough shenanigans. Good. We have to let them work.
All right.
And I'm gonna leave.
All right. And with that, I am out.
Gross. I hate that.
Hey, that's-
All right. I think we can work with this. We can work with this. And he gets started on his painting. Again. And Colt, if you would make one more just strength athletics check for me.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Statuesque.
So we're gonna play through this real quick, and then I'm gonna hop over to you, Aelin. So, is there anything over the course of the next 6 hours that you are going to do during, like, in this process? Are you gonna try and abide by the directions of the artist for as best you can?
Yeah, I'm not a big prankster, just a little one, so I won't mess with it now that we're
Okay. So for the next 6 hours, you are able to hold the pose. You get an occasional break here and there to kind of get a breather. The rest of you, so Kugal and Red, what are you doing for the duration of this? Are y'all hanging out in there as well? Or, I mean, I know you kind of went out, but are you...
I want to go find fireworks.
You want to go find fireworks? Okay.
I go out of the city to buy those.
That's right. That's out the county.
And you were headed back to the cabin to bathe the dog.
Bathing the dog. I'm going to see Derek real quick. Yeah. So I want to use whatever my nicest shampoo and conditioner is on the dog. Make sure to give her a real good washing. And then at Derek's, I want to see if he knows anyone who's going to be on the ship with us, any of the hired hand people, / to see if he, what he feels about watching Cindy from time to time for me. Of course, I am going to pay him for said services.
Okay. So just, and Red, you said you are staying?
Yeah, I'll hang out, kind of hoping I get some drinks.
I'm going to bring some back.
Yeah,
I'm bringing some
okay.
back.
Yeah, I'll just hang out.
Kugal, make a we're going to call this a history check. We're going to basically test to see of the contacts that you've made in your career of smuggling. If you know...
It's not just like a general market booth. Or...
Mm-mm.
13.
Okay.
'Cause I have 0 history.
We're gonna come back to you. Aelin, you are able to wash the dog, everything like that.
Give her a treat.
Give her a treat. Yeah, can't forget that. They will pester you. Are you taking her with you to Derek's?
Of course. Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So it doesn't take you too long to get back into the city, and you find yourself at the front door of Derek's home. And inside, you hear just kind of a lot of laughter and kind of commotion going on inside. And like a minute goes by, and kind of at the little knock on the door, you don't hear anybody coming to the door.
I knock louder, but I use prestidigitation, I want to say it is, or thaumaturgy, one of them, whatever one makes it 5 times louder.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you gong, gong, gong.
Yeah.
Okay. Shortly after that, the door opens, and looking at you, not in his armor as is depicted in our picture of him here, but more in just regular clothes.
Regular schmegula.
Is Derek, the town's guard. He looks a little like loopy at the moment.
Sure.
His eyes are kind of heavy, and he
Unfortunate.
is already kind of mid-laugh as he opens the door. Aelin!
Hey, Derek.
Dude, what are you doing here? You never come here anymore.
Well, I was just coming to see how you are, what you're doing.
Fucking great.
That's great.
Hey,
Hi.
thanks.
Yeah, no problem. You okay?
Aelin!
Hey.
What's up? What? Holy shit, you have a dog?
Isn't she beautiful?
I love him. Her.
Her.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. Her name is Lucinda, but you can also call her Cindy.
Cindy. And he like goes to like lean down and kind of like grabs her face and kind of like mushes it a little bit. I love you so much.
I'm glad that you love her because I have a question for you.
She needs a home.
Maybe like if you can babysit
We're
her
gonna-
from time to time.
Oh, babysit.
I'll pay you.
We could do that.
I'll pay you.
Yeah, money's cool.
Yeah. So here's the thing, okay? You know I'm an adventurer nowadays. So there's times where I may need to go out and I may not be able to take her with me. So I was curious if
She could hacky with me.
She could try. You just can't get mad at her if she tears up the hacky sack.
We're gonna have the best times.
Probably got spared.
I'm going
Yeah.
to be the best
Like Godfather.
dog father you've ever
Yeah,
seen.
Godfather. Sure. Do you think that you would be? You think you'd be open to that, to watching her from time to time for me?
Well, like right now, I have like right now.
Not right now, no. But
I can do now
you could do now.
if you want.
No, not now. I know you have like your shifts. She'd be fine staying at your house while you're on shift. You're fine with that?
Oh yeah, she can come in, fucking chill, man. She could like hang out on the
Okay.
couch,
Okay.
or the bed, or in the chair, or on the floor, or on the rug, or on the other chair. I've got another one over there. Do you want to come in?
No, I've actually got to run. I just wanted to. I'm trying to make my runs real quick, and I wanted to see if you would be okay with watching her.
Oh hell yeah!
Okay.
Hell
great.
yeah!
Great, Derek. I knew I could count on you. Thank you so much.
Anytime,
Okay, I'll catch you around.
but not
okay?
now, right?
Not now. I'm gonna
Okay.
take her with me now.
Because I could do now.
Okay, I really appreciate that so much. Okay, I'll see you later. Okay. Cindy, say bye to Derek. Perf.
Oh, all right. Yeah,
Okay.
we were just in here practicing with the devil sticks.
Love
You
it.
know?
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, bye.
Yeah, fuck yeah. See ya.
Right? He kind of like as you like go to walk away and you hear him turn around, said, "You not gonna fucking believe it, fucking dog!" And then just like starts yelling at somebody else who's in there.
I knew I could count on Derek. He's like my best friend.
Your
Like,
bro.
You know, we
he's my
weren't-
bro. Yeah.
And we weren't around to hear it, but he said you don't come around anymore. So with that,
So, are you making your way back to
Yeah.
the?
So I'm
tent?
going to get some ale or something.
Okay.
Because my friend Redimir asked for some, so I'm going to do that, and then meet them back at Milton's.
Okay. Very easy to do that. It'll just be like, actually, never mind. We're not gonna do that. That's just in your lifestyle costs. So I'm gonna do that. So you're able to stop by and grab a few ales and make your way back to the tent where everybody is hanging out. It's been a couple hours. So when you walk in, there's been a pretty significant, pretty significant progress on the painting. You see his pretty much his whole frame has been kind of painted out. Most of there's really no color on it yet, but you can really start to see the direction that it's going, and it looks pretty good so far. But you're all in there doing your thing, and Aelin walks back in with Cindy.
Nice and clean. I've got ale with me.
Hey,
yes,
Hi.
it's really coming along.
Yeah, for sure. Milton, fine work as always.
All right. So, unless anybody's doing anything specific for the remainder of this time, I'm just going to assume that we're moving forward.
We're practicing commands just for it to be known. Sit. Sit.
Doing some dog training.
We're doing some dog training.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, so over the course of another, 4 hours, it gets pretty late into the night, but he gets pretty much all the way done with the painting. There's still kind of like some fine touches that he needs to do, but he finally gives you the go-ahead to relax for the last time and says, all right, I think I have everything I need, so you can take a sit. I think I'm good to go from here.
So wait, we can leave? We're good to leave?
If you want to, I mean, you could hang out here if you want, but I mean, I still have something. I'm gonna finish it probably tomorrow, but I think you can get a pretty good idea of, the final product, and I'll, take it to my contacts in Waterdeep and have them mass produce it. It's my first mass production.
Do we get to call for a performance check? See how good he did?
Sure.
No, I'm kidding.
Sure.
Yeah. Do like an appraisal?
It's fucking amazing.
We don't even have to roll for it.
Well, we got it done. So I suppose we're going to take our leave. It's kind of late, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like the Mr. Bean Whistler's mother with like the giant warded nose sticking off of it.
Yeah.
It's a pretty true to life. If anything, it embellishes his more heroic features a little bit, and has a very regal
Like a
aesthetic
fine Roman
to it.
nose and Cretan chin or something going on.
That didn't
Yeah.
look like me a little bit.
It looks amazing.
Is that what I look like?
It looks like a source of passive income and charitable donations,
Oh, that's
which
right.
will help our reputation.
Red. Always thinking about the bottom line. I love it.
Well, we got a boat now. We got a crew, and
And I can add this to my
that's right.
repertoire. I can show people. Feel like I did a pretty good job here.
I think you did a great job.
Yeah, that's
Thank you.
incredible. So what day is today again? It's
It is
I think it was
the 6th, I think.
6th of Tarsine.
6th of Myrtle.
Because I know last session it was like 2 weeks from today.
Everything's 2 weeks.
You can come back and follow up on Thank you, Milton. Have a good evening. We will see you in about 2 weeks or so.
Absolutely.
Gonna follow up from there on our plan.
I look forward to it.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Well, you all have a wonderful night. I'm going to get some rest.
Have a good one, buddy.
Hmm.
I'll walk out with him. So.
Thank you, good sir.
It got done. We'll see where it goes from there. But more importantly, wait, is Aylin here? Aylin, you here right now? Aylin,
I'm
is
right here.
And
Aylin.
Cindy.
You had a dog with you,
Here she is.
and there it is. And it's very
Cindy.
clean looking.
It
Yeah.
runs up and jumps up on your
Okay.
paws.
Oh, it's a jumper.
You can tell her down, Cindy.
Down, Cindy.
You have to push her off a little.
No,
Be gentle.
down, Cindy.
And then pet her head. Say, "Good girl."
Did she go down? She'll.
Make an animal handling check.
Oh, man.
She's excited. She likes you.
Plus 1. 14.
When you go to like kind of say down, she like licks the hell out of your hand, but does it in the like goes down in the process.
She did it. Look, she does.
She's a good girl.
Good girl. No, that's it. Is this coming with us on an adventure or?
Well, it depends on how dangerous I think they are, and also I'm gonna talk to the crew tomorrow to see how they would feel about me paying them to keep an eye on her. Like, oh, we're fighting. Oh, I'm a cook, so I'm just gonna stay downstairs so I can watch her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's gonna be a ship dog.
Maybe.
That's good for morale. Keeping
I feel that's exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
She'll, you know, if we're feeling down, oh, we can't find it, you know, it's been unsuccessful so far. She'll boost morale. I think that it could really, you know, be very beneficial to have her with us.
And something for tomorrow before we go out, we should probably buy some kind of flag or something for our ship with the Saltmarsh logo on it.
I love it.
So we're not like mistaken for bad people.
Sure.
Or whatever. I
Perfect.
don't know. And if we want to be bad people, we'll just.
Yeah, the boat didn't have one of those, did it? I don't remember.
Well,
Let's check it.
they were like pirates last time. I don't think they
This
had
we
like,
flying fire
code-
flags this whole
They had
time.
Jolly Roger up there.
I don't know if they had coat arms, but yeah, something with the logo on. I don't know. You know, we're good. We're cool.
I think that's a great idea.
We should also get a bottle of champagne so we can, you know,
Is that a thing? I don't know if that's a thing. Is that a thing?
when like you
Saltmarsh? Is that a
build a
thing?
new boat in big cities, it is a thing. I've
Feels like a waste
seen.
of alcohol.
Good luck.
It doesn't have to be nice stuff.
Oh,
It could be a bottle of crab wine. I don't
about to say crab wine.
We just need to make sure it smashes, and it's bad luck if it doesn't.
It doesn't put a hole in the hole.
I feel like Captain Ironhand would.
We could run it by the captain.
Yeah, I feel like we should.
I'll strap an M80 to the side of it to make sure it
Yeah.
goes.
Maybe we'll just smash it on like a handrail, not like the actual hull.
So I guess I didn't think about that. So, Ironhand is normally, I mean, she's a good ship captain, so she's gonna be our ship captain. When you're out on the waters, the captain is what they say go. So are we technically her people at that point, or is it one of us in charge, or how does that work?
Instead of the office.
Guess
on
that's
the
something we'll have to talk
screws.
to her.
Well, it's our ship, so I feel like
If she's the captain of our ship, doesn't that make it her?
Yeah, but I'm the manager of the office.
I don't know. I'm not good with all this.
Yeah, I don't know. I
rank
mean,
and order
Some
stuff.
sub-study.
Well, so I'm sure we're like, hey, let's go here. And then she does everything in her control to get us there as best we can, or as best she can. And if shit goes down, she's in charge of fixing it.
Well, I mean, that's,
You know, like
I
if-
can. That's more.
Like if we have to evade another boat, like we're not gonna, like, you know, that's her,
All right. Well, we'll talk to her tomorrow morning, I guess.
right?
I suppose, unless we're doing anything else, it's time to wind down.
Right. 'Cause, I mean, the city's paid him for a year.
Kugal, were you still wanting to
Or his payment.
go look for
Fireworks?
fireworks? Okay.
Well, I guess, yeah, if we're not doing anything, I'm going to head back to my place, get a good night's rest, do a little tinkering. I got an idea. Something useful.
How long are you gonna be tinkering?
Maybe about half the night.
I'll go over there. That's fine.
Sure. Guess I'll catch up with y'all in the morning. You want to meet down at the docks?
Yeah, I guess our boat's there. I don't know. They didn't really say,
Is that where they park it?
they didn't really say where to get our boat. but I assume at the docks.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's where we maybe where they. Yeah.
They weren't like it's birth 7. Like,
I'm sure you'll find it.
It will be at the docks, and it'll be parked
Anders
right where it should
Anders
be.
is in his office laughing at us right now.
Fool!
don't even know where it is.
Yeah, those fools.
That'd be real embarrassing.
There's like 3 separate big docks in Saltmarsh too. It could be any of them.
It could be 15. It could be, what, 22? 16? I don't know. We're doing great.
Oh, I'll meet
You
y'all.
know what? Maybe we should go talk to Anders first tomorrow and then go find our boat.
I mean, it only has one place it could be, at the docks somewhere. I don't think we gotta go, hey, that's gonna be extra embarrassing. Hey, Anders, where's the boat again? I don't want to do that, Kugo. Yeah, see? Docks.
You could ask him about the captain question. Because they're
What's the hierarchy?
they're footing the bill. So they work for the city.
Nah, we'll figure it out.
But we work for the city too. We're like freelancers.
Yeah, but if y'all want to check, you can. Well, y'all gonna be together, right? You staying at Aylan's?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'll just be hanging at the docks and doing your business.
And on the way home, I'm gonna missy step across the bridge. I ain't walking on it. I'll just zip across.
Yeah, no issues whatsoever doing it.
I'm gonna start heading to my place.
Okay. Kugal, as you're all kind of deciding to go your separate ways for the evening, it does occur to you that you know probably one person that could either have fireworks or could get you some. Their name's Derek.
I bet Derek's got some.
I mean, if anyone's got him, he does.
I bet he does.
I saw him earlier. Did I tell you?
Does he have any fireworks?
I don't know. He was. He had company over, and they were
Zooted?
intoxicated
Okay.
in some capacity.
Wow, Derek intoxicated?
Imagine that, right?
Well, if he's on the way, then I would be
Yeah.
happy to go ask him.
Okay.
I'm sure he would have some tea to tell us, right? Drug tea.
Yeah, so if you want to head there, it's not super out of the way.
Okay.
Aelin, are you going or?
It doesn't matter. Do you want company while you go, or
Sure, why not?
okay?
Okay.
You want to see Derek?
Sure.
want to see Derek?
I cannot wait.
We're gonna see if he remembers the dog.
Oh yeah, that's a good because he met her. Let's see if he remembers even the whole interaction. Okay.
Oh, yeah, this should
Okay.
be hilarious.
Doesn't take long. You're back out in front of Derek's home in the city. Who wants to go up and knock?
I'll knock.
All right. When you walk up, it's very quiet now, which you didn't know was loud. You weren't like.
No, I did. I said that
Oh. They're like okay.
they had company and it
Um,
was.
It definitely like there. You can
doesn't
still see light
sound-
coming through the window, but there's really not any noise coming out.
You said they
I
were
mean, I'm not gonna
loud.
like pound on it, but I'll give a solid couple of knocks.
Maybe they're in the weird dream part of the tea. Should we do this?
You knock a couple times, and you hear some footsteps coming to the door.
We're gonna be like walking
and,
mushrooms or something.
Once again, Derek comes to the door. This time, he's wearing different clothes than he was the
Interesting.
last
Okay.
time. But it's just like a nice jacket with no shirt on underneath.
Okay.
And he has kind of one of those like frilly like frocks around it as well. And he looks at you and says, "Welcome to Casa Derek. What can I help you with?"
Derek,
Thank you.
my guy.
Sup?
I need some fireworks, my dude.
Oh, fireworks?
Post haste.
I mean, you know, You know I fuck with them. You know
I know. If anybody would have him, it would be you.
I got the whistling bungholes. I got the spleen splitters, the whisker biscuits.
I need 3 of each.
I mean, you want 3 each? What about Husker Doos? Husker Dance?
Yep.
Husker, yes.
Honky Lighters? Honky Lighters.
Is this good stuff?
Do you want, I got some whistling kitty chasers if you want those.
I need all of the little stuff and a few of the big stuff. Like, I want the town to see us.
I got you.
Wait, what do you want these for?
Fucking fireworks, bro. And then he like closes the door and like, turns around.
We'll give it like a count to 5 and see if he comes back or not.
5 seconds goes by and you hear movement in
Oh,
there,
okay.
but
I was gonna make sure you didn't just close the door and forget that we were standing there.
about a minute goes by and then door opens again. He comes out with this box.
I need a solid set.
Yeah. All right. So what are you doing? Like you guys partying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be partying. We got a new boat. Not just a boat. We got us a ship.
The whole fucking shit?
A whole fucking ship.
Whoa.
And when we go out, I want them to see us leaving.
Whoa.
And I might keep a couple
Rad.
spares in case it'd be like
pretty
fun
great.
stuff to throw
Is
into a
that the
battle.
boat name? See us leaving?
No.
Jesus.
Sees us leaving. That's good. I like that. We'll keep that. That's a sub name. We'll keep that in case something really bad happens. We need to get another ship. This one, the Seas and Desist. You get it?
No,
But do you like it?
I do. A
Even
lot.
better.
It's a lot. It's probably the
How much
best.
do I owe you?
That's the best boat. Bro, you kidding me? We got you good. We're good. You got me next
That's a
time.
lot of fireworks, Derek.
You got me next time. You know how many fireworks I have? So many
No.
fireworks.
Why do you have so many fireworks? Is this safe?
Seems like
No.
fire. That's why he's happy to get rid of them.
Well,
Safer.
be careful with
It's
fire.
a
in
fucking
the-
tinderbox in here, bro.
Oh my god.
one loose tender is just all going up in flames. Me and you, the dog. Hey, she's back. And he like runs up to her and like goes down on the knees and is like mush his face again. I thought I'd never see you again.
Do you remember her name?
Census.
Cindy. Yeah. Her
Yeah.
full name though is Sucinda.
That's a weird fucking name.
The name though.
That's good. It's a
Yeah.
good name. How can you forget it? Sablinda.
I'm gonna guess Derek didn't have a problem watching after you said that.
No, he said that he would be willing to watch her whenever.
Yeah, me and Baltazar are just hanging out in here. She wants to come kick it with us. You know Balti. Me and Balti go way back. Come on. You
You and
don't know
Balti go way
Balti, do
back?
you?
I don't know Balti.
Fucking Balti's the shit.
Balti.
He got me all these fireworks.
Oh god. Okay.
This is the guy?
We call him Boom and Balti.
Boom. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, I've got to head out. Got a big day ahead tomorrow.
Yeah. Look for the fireworks tomorrow.
What about Belinda? The dog.
Cindy's coming with us.
Belinda? That's not. You mean Sucinda
Sucinda.
or Cindy?
That's the one. Cindy.
Cindy's-
You wanna chill?
No, Cindy's gonna come with me.
Okay.
Okay.
Be careful.
I will be infinitely more careful than you.
All right. Look, those don't have the scooter sticks in there. All right, so you gotta give it a little extra time.
Yeah. We got it. We got a hand.
No scooter sticks.
No scooter sticks.
All right.
Okay. Bag all day.
Bye, Derek.
He just closes the door,
Bye, Derek.
and you hear, "I saw the dog again!" inside.
Love that fucking dog.
Baltazar. Balti. Booming Balti.
And now you're all standing in
So
the
did you
middle
know
of Salt Marsh in
Booming
the
Balti, or
middle of the
you
night
just-
with
I
a
have
big crate
never
of
met
fireworks.
Boomin' Balti.
Do you know Boomin' Balti, Hugo?
I couldn't say I've ever met him.
Colt, Boomin' Balti?
I ain't there. I'm home.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't go help.
I have a feeling Colt probably didn't know him
Yeah, maybe not.
The name sounds ominous. Balthazar.
either. Boomin' Balti. Well, Derek always seems like he's having fun 24/7.
Yes.
What's that like?
Right.
All right, so what are we all doing?
Heading back to the house.
To the casa. You headed, and then you're already back at your place. You all make your way back to Aylin's cabin. And are we just kind of packing it in for the evening?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anything specific anybody wants to do before we go to sleep?
Tinkering on my gauntlet. Other than that, bedtime.
Okay. Well, with that, then I'll say we all kind of lay down, go to bed. Aylin, I need you to make an animal handling check.
He's got to go potty.
16. That was good animal handling.
Yeah.
I saw this number and I was like, wow, I wasn't expecting that.
Hey. You're able to get Sucinta relatively well wrangled, and she kind of finds a nice spot on the floor in front of the fireplace, and curls up and snoozes off, as do the rest of you, and you all gain the benefits of a long rest.
Okay. I put a little blankie beside her in case if she wants to lay on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm planning on now getting her.
She just lays her head on it only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And with that, we're going to take a quick, we're going to do a 10-minute break, and we'll be right back. So hang out with us, everybody. And we're back.
We never left.
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I too.
I was lying. All right. So let's jump right back into it. You all gain the benefits of a long rest. The next morning comes. Aelin, you are awoken with a cold nose
Aw.
nudging kind of semi-violently.
She gotta go
like, your
potty.
face.
You go outside. I'd take her outside, feed her, water her,
Do the
give
whole.
her all the loving.
Okay.
You got Derek on screen.
Great.
I just like to think of him every now and again, you know?
He's popular.
You know who needs a painting? Derek.
I mean, if y'all just hate my Derek picture so
We
much.
probably got a small picture of him in the house. On a
Yeah,
bookshelf.
like a 3x5.
All right. It's that exact picture. It's his town's guard, like,
Sitting here.
graduation photo.
Yeah.
Like exchanging like the senior pictures at the end of your.
It's like the police academy graduation. All right.
So great.
So yeah, all of you are waking up. Is there anything specific you want to do, or just kind of the normal routine?
Normal routine.
Okay.
Making
Yeah.
breakfast.
Yeah.
the
Are you
whole
gonna
thing.
go? Yeah, I was gonna say.
We've still got some exits.
Are you gonna go warm up the neighbor for some eggs?
I'll warn her about the dog. That's something you'll have to work on with the dog so she doesn't harass the chickens.
That's true. It's a good point.
You kill the hell out of them chickens. All right, so you all go through all of your morning routines, getting ready for the day. Adventure awaits. What is everybody doing?
Do you have any Dramamine?
I checked my medicine cabinet. I think that I do.
Is it expired?
Those are suggestions.
No, I don't need Dramamine. I've been on boats for over 20 years.
I just, as I'm done doing my morning routine, I start heading to the docks.
Okay.
I'm waiting for my team.
Oh yeah.
Pack up a few essentials to take with.
Okay.
I get packed up and then I'm like, you guys, can someone carry like the dishes for Cindy? I
Dishes? Plural?
her water dish and her food dish.
Oh.
You know, we have
Okay.
a bag that can just hold that.
It's just yeah. Can you put them in there? I don't want to say that I'll have to walk a little slower, but it's kind of heavy, and if I carry anything else, it's gonna be a problem.
Got Cindy's dishes.
Thank you.
Do a whole thing of dog food in there too.
Yeah, actually, let's go ahead and dump that in there. Like,
Get one of those big
I'm ready.
Imes ones.
I'll just reach in and get a handful out every once in a while.
exactly. And then y'all ready?
Does she need a
All
dog
right.
bed?
If we find one on the way, then I'm not opposed to it.
Just trying to think. It just came to me.
We swing through. Colt, since you live down near the docks, you kind of have a good idea of the lay of the land there. And you're pretty sure you saw the sea ghost as you were kind of returning to your home last night. Of course, it was dark, but the silhouette kind of stood out among the rest. So you kind of have a general idea. At least you think of where it would be.
Okay. I'm not gonna go in it, but I'll go like to it, like still on the long dock part, and just kind of stare at it with my arms crossed. Just taking it in a bit and waiting for the others to show up.
Awesome. What are y'all doing?
Hoping to see the ship.
Sprinting across the bridge. Ain't using a spell.
So to
Ain't
get
using
to
a
the
spell
docks,
today.
you are going to have to come from kind of the suburbs, right, and get into town and go
Should do
across
like a rope
the
swing across.
Right.
Ooh, a zip line.
Zip across, yeah.
Um,
Another merchandise. His hero zip line. Get like a picture of Colt on it and like could zip across.
We can get a new commission picture with him on the zip line, an action shot.
That's right.
Wow.
just
And then-
ideas for days.
And you know what? We could probably get Milton to hire somebody to draw pictures of you on the zip line. Like if you're on the zip line.
Yeah,
They could do like you know, you across it and sell that from gold.
Yeah. Yes.
You have to like learn how to do it super fast, especially if there's a long line of people.
Well, you know, they could probably get them to prep a whole bunch of like the same shot of the bridge, and just you know, do you on top of the
Yes.
your image.
And then
While
in the
they're
background,
They're all in the same pose. Like I didn't make that.
Right. That's not me.
in the background, there's Red just puking off the edge of the bridge. As you're all making your way into town, you see there's, you know, it's the morning rush hour. There's a lot of people also heading into town as well, not so much going the other way. But it's not too bad. Colt, you're standing in front of this large ship, kind of taking it in. You see multiple people moving cargo onto this thing. Everything's moving very fast, but you're accustomed to it. You are kind of just, I mean, nobody really seems to, you know, be like, oh, it's Colt, it's you.
Correct.
The crowd kind of parts for just a moment, and you see kind of on the back of the boat is written across it, the Lady's Grace. This is the wrong boat.
Hold on. And I'll make no move left. I'll turn left and start walking down the dock. Looking for more boats.
Make a perception check for me.
Ooh, that's big. We got 23.
Okay.
Get out those binoculars.
Like with the 15 lenses that come down in front of each other.
Go gadget.
Spy Kids. Spy Kids too.
Spy Kids, yeah. You look down through the harbor there, and probably 1,000 feet down, you see what looks to be your boat, but from here. There's other boats in the way, but it has kind of the same shape to it.
Well, that might. All right. I'll start trekking to it. Whenever I get to it, I'm gonna appear at the back looking for a name.
Or you see one boat kind of move out of the way, like, oh, there it is. It's a smaller one behind it.
As you get closer to this one, you actually see a couple of familiar faces. You see Anders standing out there, along with a kind of a woman, but kind of in a bigger stature, not almost like Brienne of Tarth, just kind of big and imposing, wearing this kind of long brown overcoat. And kind of blue and white clothing underneath. And they seem to be kind of discussing something, kind of pointing at different areas on the ship.
That look like Iron Hand Turner? Oh, once I notice them, I'll do a light jog and I'll call out, even if they're talking, Anders! And I'll give a wave.
You see him kind of look around, like he just heard somebody yell his name and then he sees you. Colt! Oh, perfect timing.
Sir, good morning.
I realized that we never told you what dock it was the ship was on.
I figured it could only be so many, right? And here I am. We don't no problem still.
But to be fair, you also didn't tell us yet what the name of the boat is, so we haven't painted anything on it yet.
Oh, yeah, that was supposed to be the Cease and Desist.
Cease and Desist. And you hear a chuckle kind of come from the woman standing next to him, from Captain Ironhand.
You're Miss Captain Ironhand Turner.
Yeah, Captain Turner is fine.
Coulter Truth. A pleasure, ma'am.
Indeed.
Shake her hand firmly.
Heard quite a few stories about you.
Yes.
You heard the name Redimir as well?
Yes,
Oh,
that's your traveling companion, yes?
most of those stories probably come from him.
No, they came from Anders.
Oh,
You've done great work here. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, think about it. In just a few short weeks, you've accomplished quite a bit and done a lot of good for the town.
I guess that's. Yeah, I suppose if you add it all up, it is a good bit. I don't want to not toot my own horn or anything, but I suppose a little bit's earned.
It's the sign of a good leader.
No, I'm not a leader, man. I'm just I'm the brains of the operation, not the lead.
Either way. Huh. Seems we'll be spending a bit of time together, yes? At sea?
Yes, ma'am. My companions actually, they should be on their way. They stayed at a different place last night, so they weren't as close.
I'm gonna have the three of you make a group check for me. We're gonna do a perception check. So all three of you roll. And we need two of you to succeed. You need to beat a 15.
Fail.
What if I rolled a 15?
This is a group that you're all kind of like. So, as of right now, you're kind of wandering through the docks.
Any minute.
With our bags.
Got all your stuff with you.
You'd think it'd be easy to see, right?
Aelin is.
That thing?
Aylin's doing her best to look like she knows where she's going. She's very confident in her.
Big hat.
Yeah.
It's over there.
But as of right now, you don't see the ship. You don't see anybody. This are
Was
we?
it today? Oh, or
I think it's there was some weird time dilation thing. Yeah.
Captain Turner says, "Right. Where are your friends?"
If I had to guess, one of them actually got a dog recently, so I'm assuming they're
Colt.
probably taking care
Message.
of
Colt.
Nothing at the moment.
Nothing around here.
that. And they all stayed together, so then if Valen's doing it, then Red and Kulal are gonna follow. And they probably got breakfast because we're about to set out, so they're probably eating somewhere. Which I wish they would have invited me. If that's the case.
Got some Starbucks.
And,
Do they eat breakfast without you often?
Well, we stay at different places. We say we're gonna meet somewhere. We take care of our business, then we meet at the place. So it's hit or miss sometimes.
So they know where to go.
Yes, we did say to meet at the docks. They should know right where to be.
Colt.
You're lying.
I did a little bit, yeah. They know to be in the area, but not. I look up at the unnamed boat. Not here. But one of them's. Get this. He can talk to you. No words. Straight to your mind. So he's probably wandering around right now, screaming into the ether my name. If I had to guess.
A magician.
Yeah, he is a magician. bit of a more dark type magician, but
Dark magician.
somewhat, yeah. He's got some powers. He's strong. The other one can shoot lasers. Wow. And then we actually have a cleric with us. Probably our most valuable team member. Think about it.
More so than you.
I would say I've had my hide saved more than once by a capable cleric.
Thanks to her and her God, they took her leg not too long ago. Got mangled by a gator about half the size of this boat.
Ah, that's the what was it, the thousand teeth you were telling me about? Yeah. Anders is like, I told you.
The same. We got its hide. You'll probably see Kugal sporting it when he gets here. Something to behold.
Let me pull up my boarding pass and see what gate we're supposed to be at.
Let me check the app.
G. We're in
All right, all of you make a
we're
group
a D
check,
over here.
perception check again.
Oh man.
God damn.
14.
I rolled a 4 the last time. I rolled a 5 this time.
That's a 16, I think. Yeah, it's a 16. I thought that was a
one.
Kugal, you've stopped for a moment and you're really taking in the surroundings. You all have somehow managed to loop around like a small grouping of like carts, just kind of looking for anything that would resemble the Sea Ghost or the Cease and Desist. And eventually, you were in front of Kugal, but you actually end up walking up behind Kugal, who's still standing there.
Who? Where are we? Have a big boat, right? Like,
How many docks are there? You'd think by the process of elimination we'd get one of them.
look around. Can I find a dock worker? Like,
Sure.
look around. Let me do my best Dennis
what-
impersonation. Like, you there, commoner.
What are the characteristics that you're looking for to flag somebody down? Do they need a peg leg?
Dennis would say probably a peg leg or an eye patch. Someone homely.
What are you looking for?
Like what, a do-rag?
What do you need? What do you need? Yeah, just there's somebody just like standing around. Like, where? Can you direct me?
There's nobody. The three of you are the only ones just standing.
This is us.
Everybody else is like, it's
Stupid.
the hustle. It's like a New York City street right here.
Colts.
worst.
Colts.
I swear they're going to show up one of these days.
How many big boats are there?
Let me see. You are actually in range now of Colt. So Colt, you hear in your head just a desperate
Colt. Colt.
Oh,
Please
hold on.
pick up.
One of them's calling me now.
Colt, pick up.
Now saying in my head, oh, there you are. I was wondering when you guys would show up.
Where are you?
I'm down on the, what would this be, the western side or eastern side of the dock? I went left out of my house.
you would be it's almost kind of like on the southwestern side.
We're on the southwestern section of the dock. Big old boat here with no name. That's us.
Southwest Sun.
You've gone
That'd be-
too far. You passed it.
Okay, that'd be that way. All right. Well, we're coming. Finally. I don't know where we'll be there in a minute. All right.
So you all kind of turn
We're
around,
going that way.
head back the
How
other
do I
way.
pass it?
Oh,
Come
right
on.
by him. They didn't say anything.
So about 10 minutes pass, and you're kind of looking around, and in the distance you see your three compatriots and Sucinda. Yeah. You hear a hoo hoo dog kind of barking.
That's
That's
them
it.
right there.
We've been looking all over for this place.
I forget how crowded the docks are in the morning. Probably should have went over that.
Yeah, we're not. I mean, I'm not from here. I don't know this.
Do your group normally play it fast and loose like this? Just no plan, running into the fray.
We tend to work best when the pressure is the highest.
You must be the captain. I am
Yes.
Redimir. Anders, good to see you.
Gilda Turner.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Aelin and Kugal.
I have already been briefed about your very impressive exploits. I'm looking forward to see what we can do to help Saltmarsh.
Hey,
Anders is like, he kind of speaks up and says, yes, the rest of the crew is already on board. Anything's prepped. We're getting everything else, all the supplies loaded on the vessel for you. It has no name right now. We kind of ran out of time.
Season to sense.
Seasoned. I assume as like SEAS. Yeah. I'll write it down. We'll take care of it when you return.
Captain
Thank you.
Turner, are you privy to the destination we're heading to? How far away it is?
I am. We've gone through the maps. Well, not the
specific map, but we've looked at one that our good friend Aubric has given us a general location. I assume you have the physical one.
Yeah, we do.
It seems like it's about 5 days at sea, assuming the winds are at our back.
How many days of supplies is? I'll look over at the cargo being loaded. Are we bringing along here?
Oh, we should have enough for 10 days.
10 days?
But in terms of food, there's plenty of fish in the sea, and
That's true, actually. We have a fisherman right here. He made a living here before he joined us.
so no stranger to being on the open water.
Right. Done about 20 years or so out there. Various
Perfect.
fishing charters.
Well, the rest of our group are also quite seasoned. We'll say this is probably one of the smaller crews that I've worked on, in that they, guess, want this to be some sort of a low, under the radar. Radar's not a real thing.
Google's going to kind of snap.
Right.
too.
Low
It's just,
key.
Low key.
Low key.
Yeah.
Captain,
Yeah.
what do you need from us?
Oh, Captain.
Ah,
Just stay out of your way.
very
or-
traditional. No need for the pleasantries from that. We're going to be spending a lot of time in close quarters. I suppose we should introduce you to the crew.
Be a good idea.
Remember,
Captain
this
Turner.
is.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Just gonna say, remember, this is Colt, the hero of Saltmarsh, on his introduction.
We don't have to do titles. So weird.
It's for charity.
Well, it depends on the situation. Sometimes there's call for that sort of introduction, but not right now, sure.
Our group name is the IRS, if that keeps it short.
The IRS. Noted.
What's that mean again?
Irreverent but reliable song.
Where did the B go?
Oh, irreverent but reliable. The B is kind of understandable. The IBRS doesn't really roll off like the IRS. Or it could be irreverent N, like the N with the apostrophe. Reliable.
I see it.
No INR.
Well, for now, we have the flag of the town here, the seal of Saltmarsh.
Oh, yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's awesome.
They took care of it.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Legit.
Well, you can't just have a legitimate vessel out at sea without any kind of marking on it. Someone would take you for pirates.
They're sponsored by the city, after all.
And is your four-legged companion going to join us?
That's what I was actually just about to double check with you. I assumed it would be okay, but wanted to, hear your thoughts. Thought that she would be great for morale on the ship.
Absolutely. Has she been on the water before?
I'm not sure. I found her yesterday, and we're taking it pretty quick. Yeah.
Where did you find her?
Well, she was just running by the bridge.
Bridge dog.
Indeed. Original. Cinda.
Sucinda, exactly, but Cindy for short.
She kind of kneels down and gives the dog a couple pats on the head. I'm sure it would be fine. I mean, anytime you head out to sea, there's danger, and especially in these times. So, if you are okay with that risk, I don't see why it would be a problem.
I get down and try and I can't speak to animals, but I try my best to get her to understand me. Cindy, we're about to go on the water on the ship, and it might be dangerous. Do you want to come, or do you want to stay with Derek?
There.
Can anyone speak to animals here?
No, but there's magic you could probably learn.
Well, I've yesterday I decided I need to learn it. Yeah, I don't know it yet. It's not in my repertoire, but I will be looking into that.
Interesting.
She's wagging her tail furiously and is having sensory overload at the moment with all the people.
I'm gonna bring her with, and we're gonna hope for the best. And if it doesn't go well, then we'll know for next time.
Fair enough. Right. Well, Anders, I believe that we have everything that we need. Once everything gets loaded, we can set sail.
Anders, you're not coming.
Oh, no.
What do you think about Cindy? She'll be fine, right?
The dog?
Yeah.
I mean, there's been animals on boats. I don't know that dog, but she looks friendly.
We're gonna try our best.
It's undoubtedly going to be involved in a scrap at some point, I think. Boat, abandoned. Either it's people there aren't supposed to be, or maybe they're all zombies. And we're going near it. I mean, that's. We'll be real close to.
Do you think I should leave her here?
If you want a guarantee of her living, but if you want a nice morale boost on the waters, that's your choice. I'd just say be mentally prepared for whatever happens. That Anders will stay there.
Yeah.
How long until the boat's ready? Probably what, 20 minutes?
I mean, I assume within the hour.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go see Derek real quick. Kugal, you wanna come with me?
Really?
Wait, you about to get some of that stuff for the water? I don't think you should have that in water.
No, Derek said that he would watch her, and I think maybe it's best I'm gonna heed your advice, and we'll see how this first round goes. Maybe what I should expect. I've never adventured on a boat before. I've just kind of been support.
Technically second round, right? That's how we got this boat. Round one, we snuck onto it and I say it quiet.
Captain
We changed ownership.
Turner says, I mean, there's danger everywhere. There's
That
danger
is true.
here
She was a
in the
street. She
streets.
could have been killed any day. No, I can protect. It's best if she was with me.
Yeah, throw in the deep end.
I'm not. I
you
don't
know-
want to
you
tell
know
you what to do one way or the other. As long as she does not become a hindrance for the crew, then she is most welcome on this vessel.
Okay. We'll bring her. That's a
read-
great point. It's dangerous anywhere.
I read this book once about a guy whose dog was killed, and then he destroyed a whole, ton of people.
Whole organization. I heard that
Yeah.
story.
Wow.
People do love their animals.
I could understand why he would do that.
Also, I don't think I can actually speak to animals now that I'm thinking about it. I don't think I ever
I can't
can.
either. I read about it one time, but it's just not.
Like sometimes it's like, ooh, lightning, fire, magic. Like I could probably think about that and figure it out.
I don't know if I
I don't
can.
think I could
Do you know
speak
if
to
I can?
animals. I mean, maybe. Anyways, yeah, we can wait for you to go to Derek.
No. The captain is convinced.
Oh
me
yeah, that's right. Never
otherwise.
mind.
That's that. Let's meet some
Yeah.
crew.
I'll be
Yeah.
in my quarters.
I want to see who we're working with.
Do we have quarters? How does that work?
Well, surely we have quarters. Right? We
We
both
destroyed. Well,
we bunked
the,
together.
the former owner destroyed one of the walls. Remember?
Oh, they probably patched that up.
Hopefully, right?
We were able to patch it up.
Ooh,
Yes.
That can be Cindy's hideaway.
Where we
If we're in
sleep?
trouble.
Where we?
Where we found that. I already forgot
The
his
betrayer.
name. Yeah, what was his name?
He shall not be named.
He who shall not be named. That's a good one.
The blue guy. The blue guy.
We'll just leave it at that.
Oh,
The
that's
traitor.
right.
He who shall not be named.
So, shall we?
Yes, ma'am. Lead on. We're right behind you.
All right. She looks over to Anders and gives him a nod. Says, "We will be back, victorious, of course." And just turns and
kind of like she had a very calm demeanor there, but then when she goes to move, it's very purposeful, very like direct, not moving too fast, but moving with intent, and marches towards the boat, walks up the gangplank, or not the gangplank, I don't know, whatever, gangplank that goes up to the boat, and heads up to the top deck. Are the rest of you, how are the rest of you following? Are you, like...
Right, Jim, I'm casually walking right behind her.
Yeah.
Okay. You all make your way to the gangplank and make your way up. Aelin, when you get to the gangplank, you're kind of having a little bit of a difficult time getting Sucinda to kind of follow that. Make an animal handling check for me.
Hugo, will you try and call her up and maybe encourage her? Get her a
about
little
halfway
treat
up.
out? Yeah.
All right, advantage.
I'm very glad. 19.
Okay.
The first roll was a 1.
It doesn't take a whole lot of convincing, but you're able to get her to trot up the gangplank.
Positive reinforcement. We give her the treat. Good job. You're such a good girl.
Once you're up there, the captain is standing next to kind of a burly man that turns and looks at you all. Captain Turner says, may I introduce you to my first mate, Bram. He goes by the Bull. And it's this large, he's like this burly, towering human. And his arms just are like thick as tree trunks. Just a huge human. And he looks over at everyone and says, "Oh, pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
You said the rail?
The Bull."
The bull.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Bull.
The bull.
First
Mr. The
mate.
Bull.
Yes.
No. He corrected me. I was just correcting myself.
What do you want?
Nice to meet you.
And Captain's like, we were just. These are our colleagues here that are going to be joining us. Oh, right.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you.
I'm Aelin.
Redemir. And that's the hero of Saltmarsh.
That's a fucking weird name.
It is, but it's whatever. If you don't mind me asking, Mr. Bull, what's your role on here? First mate does, I forget what they do.
I'm the captain's right hand.
So basically, you're the,
I make sure the shit gets done.
that's it. That's what first mate does. Excellent. You look like you can definitely get that done.
I sent a message.
And like, kind of halfway through that, he like points over to no, the other way. Fuck. And you see some just like dock worker with like a box is like, oh, sorry. Kind of takes it in a different direction. You were saying?
I don't know. I was just commenting down here. I understand your role now. Very, very much more clearly now, actually. Saw it happen.
Captain Turner says, me and Bram, we've been through a few bouts together. He's earned his title as the Bull. Quite a brutal hand-to-hand combatant if it comes down to it.
Yeah, with those trunks, I can imagine.
Where we're going, you may have to take advantage of that.
He, at one point, he single-handedly defeated a pretty feared pirate.
Really?
And you hear him just go, yeah.
Which one?
And he,
Yeah, which one?
he kind of turns and kind of just walks off. And Captain Turner said, the giant is what they called them. Giant of Driftwood.
We know about that name? I've heard about it.
Make a history check. Anybody else rolling?
Oh, I did. I don't want to share it. I didn't. Probably going to jail.
Ice jail.
Yeah.
16.
Okay.
No, I didn't try.
Both of you would have heard, like, the name probably rings a bell, but you don't know any specifics.
I don't think I've ever heard of a giant.
The giant.
It was more of a title. He was a pretty, mean fellow, terrorizing coastal towns, you know. The whole sea prince thing,
Oh.
right?
I'll help measure him. Did he have a bounty on him?
Well, he doesn't anymore.
You don't remember what it was worth, do you?
No. I'm not too concerned with prices. I will say, though, Bram, it was quite the spectacle. He challenged this captain to a no-holds-barred, hand-to-hand combat, battle to the death.
Sounds like
And this pirate captain's pride got in the way of rational thinking, and, well, his neck was broken 3 minutes later.
Wow. Impressive.
You gotta have some tricks if you go hand to hand with Bram.
You see him over there, like, lifting some, like, impossibly heavy box and just, like, just moving things.
Sounds like a real hell in the cell, if you will.
Perfect. And at this point, you see a dwarf actually kind of coming out of the aft doors there, and he says, "Aye, Captain." And you all look over, and there's this. He's got kind of this long brown beard that's braided. It's got some gray that's interwoven in it now, and Captain Turner says, "This is Eric Stonebreaker. He's the bosun ship. Believe this is what you are known for, Colt, repairing and maintaining the ships, yes?
It is.
Yeah. You and Eric will get along just fine, I'm sure." He looks at you and says, "Hi, pleasure to meet you."
Pleasure to meet you. I look forward to discussing your
Eric
methods.
Stonebreaker.
Learned over a very long life how to keep this thing afloat. Yeah, fine vessel here, though. Where'd you find it?
A little bit of luck, I suppose. It belonged to some ne'er-do-wells that had a bounty on them, I believe.
We took it.
So,
We heard there was some oil on it and it needed a regime change. So now we own the boat.
Well, that sounds about like how most boats are obtained, so... Well, I've got a lot to do. I'll be talking with you later.
if you need some help with some of that stuff, let me know.
Yep. Tip-top shape! And he just
to meet you.
kind of wanders off again. Captain Turner says, we're not running a large ship. Most of the people you see on here are dock workers. It'll be the 4 of you and then the 6 of us. I believe the other 3 are probably busy below decks. We could go talk to them, or if you would like to see your quarters, I could take you there.
You don't want to meet the rest of the
Quarters,
crew?
quarters, I say in a whisper. Then we can meet them.
I guess, yeah. Go ahead and show us where we're staying.
I just want to see the renovations. You know, we haven't been on here since we, destroyed some of the boat.
Accurate.
So, let's see, let me get this pulled back up here.
Janice actually helped us sail this thing, if I remember correctly.
A little bit.
Or am I wrong on that?
Maybe a little, yeah. It was
think he helped us.
Yeah, it was all of us. I know a little bit about these boats, but I haven't fished on this kind of boat. I know how a boat works. in general.
I've been on one.
Been on a bunch. Captain, what do you think about getting this boat to fly?
That sounds insane.
In like an airship.
Like a boat that just floats in the sky.
With magic.
I'm sure there's some wizardry out there that could figure it out.
There's not a lot on it, but I've read a small passage about such a thing being real. It's not an airship. They go way out there. They go somewhere far, far away. It's called-
Well, quarters.
Yeah, of course.
All right. And
So we can see the repairs. That's the most damaged part of the boat when we acquired it.
so she turns and walks towards the front of the ship and opens this door here. I haven't updated this graphic here, but originally in here, this is where the lizard folk were originally when you found them with like some hammocks and things like that. It has been retrofitted and actually has a couple of nice, that look fairly comfortable, like bunks in there with a few chests and crates and things like that that you could store things. There's a kind of a nice little table with some chairs in it on the north side of the room there. It looks like a cozy little spot. It also does have one window that looks out to the sea.
Pretty great. Not too bad.
A lot
How
better
big
than-
is that window?
It's like a porthole, pretty much.
It's not better than most of the boats I've been on.
This is good. They did good work.
With Eric helping out, we've been able to make some pretty good upgrades to the vessel overall. I believe our chef would either be next door or he could be downstairs below deck. I'm not sure, but we could go take a look.
Sure, right behind
The
you.
cook. So as you kind of make your way around, the overall layout of the Sea Ghost is the same, but almost everything on this has been repaired or completely enhanced, improved, and just has kind of this nice, clean look to it all the way around.
Covered in blood when we left it too.
I know, it looks great.
A lot less blood now.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot less blood now.
Fantastic.
You make your way around to the, I'm just going to say this kind of north side of the ship here, into the kitchen. And there is, once you enter there, there's a small gnome that is kind of quickly moving around, kind of organizing things, putting food away in different crates and barrels and things like that. The little gnome turns and says, Captain! Wow, are these our guests here? Yes, this is the IRS.
Hey,
IRS!
Nice
Great!
to meet you.
You have actual names?
Redimir,
Colt.
hero of Saltmarsh.
It's just Colt.
All right, just Colt. Redimir.
I'm Aylin. And
Aylin?
This is Sucinda, but you
Cinda,
can also
great.
call her Cindy.
Okay, Cindy.
Pop up. Google.
Cougal! Wonderful.
Your name is?
Samlin.
And you're the ship chef, huh?
They call me Salty Sam.
Oh, Salty Sam, it's a pleasure to meet you. And I'll reach down for it.
Gives you like a good to meet you.
Good to meet you. Look forward to working with you.
I'll be preparing the food. That can vary depending on what we catch and what we have.
I love it.
We can actually assist with that too. We got a hell of a fisherman with us, so you'll probably be talking with him a good bit as well.
Perfect. What kind of rod and reel do you use?
I've got this with me, and it just kind of magically appears out of my bag.
Holy shit!
It's not too bad.
I'd say so. Was that magic?
It is magic. And look at this. I do like just little fireworks. Pew!
Normally you have to pay extra for that. Does it catch fish though?
That's what I always say too. It can catch fish, and with this magic, I do that again. I can turn that fish flavor into whatever you want.
My food has flavor good enough.
Not to discredit what you're trying to do, but let's say if you were hungry for a steak, I could turn a fish and taste it.
Why would you do that?
You know, if you had a
You'd ruin
different
the palate completely.
Outrageous, Red.
flavor. Right.
He like looks up to Captain Turner like,
This guy. But there's more to magic than that.
mm-hmm.
I'm a pretty good fisher myself.
Do you need help cooking anything? I take good direction.
Oh, like a sous chef.
Exactly.
Let me take you up on that.
Okay.
I've got some pretty ambitious plans for this trip.
I love it.
This
Are you
episode of
ready for
Iron
that?
Chef.
Yeah. Yes, chef.
All right.
I skin a mean potato, but you know.
I may seem nice now, but once that stove's turned on, it's a whole different chap.
Heard chef.
You may be... We'll see about you. All right. Anything else? Just introduction, yeah?
Yes,
Oh,
sir. Just meeting the crew. Well,
If for any reason, if you were to get injured, I am a cleric, so just know that you can come to me for healing.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Burns happen.
Yeah. Hey, I'm your girl.
oh, what if one of the crew's actually a doctor or what? I didn't think about
Ooh,
that.
yeah. I wonder. We haven't met a couple of them.
I also have a net for fishing.
Well, 3 nets, technically. I have 3 in my
And 0 ladders.
small backpack.
And we still have one ladder, don't we?
Could have
We
had
still have
3
one.
ladders.
We could
I have a ladder in my backpack, too. I have 1 ladder because y'all refused to let me take the other.
I did.
That was me.
Because the thieves.
I thought we were
it
being
was the
good
thieves
people.
trail.
I give her like a. This guy loves ladders.
Thank you, Samlin, Salty Sam.
Absolutely. I'm not sold on you yet, though. Stop snapping in here. You know what? I've got a lot to do. Get out of my kitchen. All of you. You.
There you go.
And he turns,
There you go.
goes back to what he's doing.
I didn't know you were so passionate about intense cooking.
No, you know, I used to like be on ships before I got into like I would help heal, I would help in the kitchens.
What?
Yeah,
I
like I
know
don't
this.
like being in the water. I feel like that's how we know each other.
I didn't know that. That's fascinating.
Yeah. I don't like being in the water, like fish and me, like in the water swimming. Don't like it. Yeah.
But you just, did your stuff around town. Interesting. I didn't know that. Fascinating.
Yeah.
How long were you on boats and stuff?
Years growing up here.
Like dry dock? Or,
Huh?
you said you don't like the water and stuff.
I don't
right?
like being in the fish in the water.
Oh,
Like
you don't
water.
like in the water.
Yeah.
not
On the water, I'm cool with. In the water is not maybe necessarily such an issue. It's the fish and nope. Don't like it.
It's ironic. She has the least problem out of all of us in the water because of what she's wearing.
You know, it's actually kind of helped my phobias a little, to be honest. I'm working on it.
Faster in the boat.
So
Huh?
do you...
I wonder if you could swim faster in the boat in that thing.
I don't know.
Good dolphin.
So do you have a problem preparing fish?
No,
It's just being in the water with.
I don't. Yeah,
If they're alive.
yeah.
Live fish, bad.
Yeah. You when
So
like one
pull 'em
swims
up.
next to you and it's like, and it like you feel it.
So if I pull one up on a thing, and
Can you claim
I mean,
a live
I've-
fish if it's like,
No,
Flapping
I
around?
it'd be dead.
oh. All right. Well, you may
Beats
want
it again.
to look down to Salty Sam. You may want to mention that to him when you try to help. He sounds
Well,
like
they won't be alive.
if I pull them up, yes.
You'll kill him, right?
I can.
Okay then. Fine. Or I'll kill him.
I mean, I could prepare a fish. It wouldn't be like
But
his
if you're
level.
like,
but
Aelin, get it off the hook for me.
I
No.
usually just, when I freelance, I usually just sell the fish as it is. Here's the fish, and then they do it.
That's fine.
All right, well, where's the rest of the crew,
So you
Captain?
head back out to the top deck. And when you do, there's two people. I mean, more than two, but the two kind of catch your eye as Captain leads you to them. Two humans that are standing kind of up on the top deck near the wheel there. One of which is just kind of a pretty nondescript looking human. Bald head with kind of darker facial hair. Another one, though, very skinny, lanky, kind of borderline on frail a little bit. Wearing kind of some dirty clothes. Looks like maybe does some more of the physical, Charlie work. You notice that he's wearing an eye patch, but has it flipped up right now, and there's just his left eye is just kind of shooting off to the left side, and it's kind of like glazed over, and he's missing probably more teeth than he has.
That's the frail guy.
Yeah, kind of very scraggly beard as well. And as you're walking that direction, Captain Turner saying, I apologize. I should have probably given you a heads up about Salty Sam. The Salty name comes from his temperament.
That's clever. That's funny.
If you get on his bad side, you've got some work to do. He's very proud of his cooking. Anyways, here we have our navigator and our main deckhand here. So she gestures first to kind of the normal-looking person. This is Emmett. He's our navigator. Quite adept at getting us where we need to go through various methods, whether it be looking at the... yes. Yeah, normal one, yeah. the not insane-looking one. And then gestures to the other individual, says, well, and this is Torin Rigetti. We just call him Swiftfoot. He's quite quick and, despite his appearance, is quite capable as a deckhand. And
Call him Swiftfoot.
and
Does he have one leg?
he has two legs. He has both of his
Doesn't
legs.
have a peg leg?
No peg leg. And as you approach them, the bald gentleman, Emmett, looks to you all and says, you must be our companions, yes?
Indeed we are, sir. IRS, reporting in. I'm going to shake his hand.
He shakes his hand. He kind of gives you almost like a little bit of like a limp fish shake. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Colts. This is Redimir, Aelin, Kugal.
I'm Emmett. People have given me the nickname Star Eye because I spend so much time looking up. But you could call me either one. Doesn't bother me. This is Torin Rigetti.
Well met, Torin.
Aye.
Pleasure.
And he gives you,
All right.
and like as skinny, he like his grip is deathly strong.
The old man strength.
Yeah. Good to have you here.
Like you've seen your fair share of sea adventures.
Lots of advent. Sorry. And he like covers up his eye. I like to let it breathe every now and again.
Makes sense.
Get stale otherwise. And then he kind of spits over neck. Well, I keep this thing running tip-top shape, smooth as glass. Right? You need something cleaned up off the deck? I got it. Need something moved? I also got that. Fast as fuck.
Sir.
That's good. That's a good roll on a ship.
Well, don't let us hold you up.
I'll be up in the crow's nest, keeping an eye out.
How fast can you get up there?
It's a fucking eye joke. You're not gonna laugh at it?
It was funny.
I need to see you do that.
He's swift foot, so he's a swifty.
You want to see it? How fast
See
I
it.
can go?
Wait, before you go, there's just so you know, this is Cindy.
He runs. Oh my god. He's like, by the time
Wow.
you finish your sentence, he's halfway up
Got like a climb
already.
speed of 30 feet or something. One round.
Fascinating.
He moved like the wind, and you see him climb these ropes with the acrobatic finesse of a Cirque du Soleil performer. Just
Now that's
his
impressive.
physical
That is some
appearance
swift foot.
versus the absolute beauty that he just displayed in climbing this is two different sides of the visual spectrum.
That's astonishing.
Swift foot indeed.
I think we've got a pretty good crew here. This will be good.
Is there anyone else? I'm trying to.
I think that's it, Captain, right?
You see him get up there and he like whips out a telescope and starts like,
Oh, those are pricey.
Five.
All right.
Who else? We're missing one. Who else?
Captain?
The captain?
Captain Turner.
So that would make
Counting
sense.
six.
Well, we
We've
have
met everybody,
captain.
right?
We've met Brom.
Eric,
met-
Salty
Eric
Sam,
Stonestrike.
and then these two.
Sam.
Oh wait, Eric. Do I have?
Emmett.
Eric's the
Stonebreaker,
shipwright.
Eric.
Bosun.
The
Yep,
dwarf.
that's right. No, that's right. That's right. I was thinking Eric and Emmett. I got it. My bad.
They sleep in the same bunk.
You know.
Hey.
We don't know.
no, they sleep on the lower deck. Well, I will be in the captain's quarters, and Bram will be in the first mate's cabin next to me.
But Emmett
That's where we fought the
snores
last
like a
captain.
jackal.
And we'll be in our.
I suppose. So when are we pushing out here?
Well, as soon as everything gets loaded up and we can get everything checked off the list, I believe Eric is taking care of that.
You'll get us there, and then we just kind of spring into action when we're there.
Yes, it's kind of an unusual relationship that we have here. Bless you.
Right.
Thank you.
Need some Dramamine.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Allergic to the sea.
My job is to ensure that I allow the greatest opportunity for you to succeed at your job. That means doing everything in my power to get you safely from point A to point B, back to point A, Saltmarsh being point A. That means, although I do not own this ship, that if I issue a command, I expect it to be heeded, as it is in the best interest of the survival of the people on this ship.
Absolutely. Captain's rules are absolute.
And in my absence, Bram is my number one. If something should happen to me, you would look to him. If I am unavailable, or I am, well, killed, or fall overboard, he's in charge.
Makes sense.
Right. You've met the rest of the crew. It is quite the ragtag bunch. I have, at one point or another, served with all of them, and they are all quite capable in their abilities as they've been assigned.
Seems like they'll do a good job.
Yes.
Actually have a crew. It's kind of wild.
Mm-hmm.
It's moving quick. So this place is about 5 days out. Right on that? 5 days. And, suppose it'll just be kind of relaxed until then. I guess if you need us to do anything while we're here, I mean, we all have our specialties.
You are more than welcome to assist the crew in their jobs as you see fit. Additionally, if you would like to
just stay along for the ride, you are more than welcome to. We have been commissioned to take care of the rest.
Good.
Perfect.
Anyone
you,
have any
Captain.
questions? Or now's the time, I suppose.
I'm sorry, what?
We have cannons.
Self-defense mechanisms.
No cannons, but we do have that. And she kind of gestures up to the top front deck. And on there now has been constructed a mangonel, which is essentially like a trebuchet on the front of the boat that you're able to kind of launch projectiles from.
Awesome.
Wait, there are cannons on this ship. Are y'all being serious?
The cannons had to be removed.
No. I point to her arms. There's two of them right there.
Magic cannon.
You think I'm joking? She pushed a double door, this 2 of me wide, with a barricade on it, punched it off its hinges.
You know
That's
what?
cannon strength.
And what can I say? It's deceptive.
Well,
You
don't let Bram hear you say that, and he'll challenge you.
Arm wrestle.
Arm
Arm
wrestle.
wrestle. Arm wrestle.
I'm-
Yes. Yes.
I'm
Yes.
magically strong. I don't know if I'm physically that strong.
Arm
She
wrestle,
needs
arm
a
wrestle,
ship.
Arm wrestle.
Are all of you so
Nickname, too.
humble?
She can be the door breaker.
My
Yeah.
magic is strong. And my god does love me. Valkyrie, you're my number one. What can I say? We got a dog now.
I wasn't a very religious man till now. She talked about that.
You're religious now.
I mean, I'm leaning there, but not quite. Not quite. Because, I don't know. Valkyrie works in mysterious ways, so I need to find out more about him.
What would it take first mate Bram to arm wrestle? Just, hey, I'm stronger than you.
I don't know if I am. Have you seen his
He's
muscles?
devious, Aelin. You're on the block now, I'm afraid.
I will not gaslight you into a fight. I promise. I promise. But wouldn't it be fascinating to watch that?
It would.
Well,
That guy has trunk arms.
I know.
we'll have plenty of time in our journey. Is there anything else I can help you with, or would you like to get settled into your
Well, you have to
bunks?
audition for Iron Chef down there.
Probably just get settled.
That is true.
Appreciate it, Captain.
Indeed.
I'm gonna let her off the leash. That's cool.
Sure. As long as she doesn't get in the way.
Or jump
Well,
off the boat.
well, I can't promise anything, but I'll pick up if she makes a mess.
Then maybe keep her on the leash until people are done
Oh, I could
loading.
clean up after.
Oh, that's true.
I could just hoof it off the bridge. Off the side of the wall.
Yeah, probably don't let her in the kitchen as well.
Yeah. Should you make like a dog bed thing or give me like straw or stuff? Or an extra blanket?
She can sleep in the bunker. Or she'll sleep. Whatever she
Sure.
wants. She's an adult.
It's your ship. And she
Thank you, Captain.
kind of
Thank you,
bow.
Captain.
turns, and you see her head back up to where Emmett and Torn were originally, and you see her start to speak with the navigator. What are we all doing?
Quite the impressive crew.
Red, I may have a method to help catch fish. We'll try it sometime.
I'm all ears.
It's actually I was working on it yesterday. You get a fish close to the ship, say within about 15 feet, bring it up, no problem.
How so?
I
You mean like pull the fish out of the water magically?
Yeah.
What?
I'll open my hand and my palm. You'll see just like a little indention, a circle there,
Yeah.
and I'll say, I have to have something to target it with, but I call it a lightning lure. So essentially, reach out, rip it to me.
Get over here.
Well, yeah, I was thinking about like my net and stuff and like tying it and like dragging it and pulling fish up that way.
Oh, that'd probably be better. I was
But-
thinking of some like big honker. You know, one of them ones that
Big
like, break out of a
honker.
net.
Like a big game fish, like a marlin or something.
Yeah. So if you get something
Or
big,
a shark.
I can help you get it on up. There is a.
A shark.
It might be like
Yeah, there's.
electrocuted a little bit.
This is the ocean, yeah. Sharks. Great white, tiger, hammerhead.
Something that wouldn't go in a net. I don't think.
No, you'd have to reel that one in.
Just food for thought.
Yeah, no pun intended, but yeah, the net would be like, bass or, whatever kind of, tilapia, stuff like that. Salmon. Well, I don't think, we'd have to be kind of near the river for like salmon and stuff, but it could be carp, it's all sorts of stuff.
That's fish facts.
That is. I'm trying to think of Stardew Valley, what fish I would get in the ocean. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like,
Octopus, right?
We pronounce it with
Sea, there's
Sea
bass, sea cucumber, a boot.
what is it? Jojo Cola, Jola Cola,
Yeah,
whatever it
Joe
is.
Cola, yeah. A boot.
Yeah. Yeah. You ever drink Bailey's out of a shoe?
Well, I guess I'm gonna
I
go.
know who has the
Comfortable.
Swiftfoot.
I'm gonna go put my shield up in the quarters. So I don't think I'll need it for a bit. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
guess we just need to get comfy.
I mean, we can I'd be down to experiment with the fishing stuff.
Sure. No limit to how many times I can do it. So sky's the limit.
Because I could, get fish in a net, and then if you zap them,
It's like cooking and catching at the same time. They just gotta spice it up.
I wonder what condition will be zapped back up in.
Good question.
I don't know if it'll splatter the fish.
As you're talking about this, you hear Salty Sam behind you. You have to season it before you cook it.
That might be a problem.
It's just crispy from the start.
Did we summon you by talking about
He was just passing
Oh,
by.
okay.
He was carrying a bag.
catching fish? Fascinating.
Maybe if it's a real tough fish, it won't actually sizzle it or meat. Imagine a
Well,
great white's
it's
gotta
got
have some
big fish,
constitution to it or something.
2d8.
We
A
know
nice shock.
with the big game fish, those were special charters that, there were rich people that just wanted to mount it,
No.
display it. We didn't really
They don't eat them.
cut them up, and I mean, people do, but not really what we do.
I got you. We'll try it out.
For their mansion.
Maybe when we start moving, we gotta pass some time. Play some cards, catch a fish.
I got some cards. Get the gold.
They're about to come in handy.
Some nice cards.
There's some nice cards.
Then we can get some of the crew and do a little bit of gambling one of the nights.
That's how at least armor.
Perhaps.
All right. Well, that's where we're going to go ahead and call it for the evening here. But, it's been like a year, but we made it. We're about to set sail.
Hey,
They go on the boat. Got the crew, their names,
We got the season assist.
mission. That's right, season assist.
We got it for a whole year in game. Crew's paid for.
In which, considering in real life, we've played for a year, and it's been 3 weeks. So we're all going to be 87 years old by the time you're out of time with your crew. Oh.
And we got an animal on the team.
Cindy.
They come in handy.
Lucinda.
The Golf Baldur's Gate 3 dog. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, do we have a
But-
ball? Do we have toys?
Did you get any toys?
The
Well,
one thing you didn't specifically mention.
You said I got everything with my money.
I can make a ball. I am an artificer.
We can get a
I'll
ball.
make you a ball.
We can get a
Sure, you
ball.
can make a
We can
ball.
get her toy.
Let
get
me
some
make
toys.
something for this dog. I will make.
We'll get her some things. I'll make her a little stuffy.
We'll
could
figure
shred it
something
in one day.
out. Yeah,
I'll
just
make her a
rip
new
it to shreds.
Look like a rat.
That's with our dogs. We have one that's the precious angel that she'll have a toy and she just has it. She just has it. The other one wants to steal all of the other toys, and then when he does, he'll try to destroy it a little bit. But he's like a serial killer. He'll wait till everybody's not really paying attention, then he'll take it back to the back room.
Yeah, he'll
And
carry it out, and he'll just carry it to the bedroom. You'll just see him trotting off, no one can see me.
And that's
With
the
the-
last
with the
time you'll see
victim.
that toy in one place. Because what he does, he puts his paw on it and then
Leverage.
grabs it with his teeth and just
Yeah.
fucking like wrenches it away.
That's the dog. Good lord.
But then he likes to play with their appendages because there was a period where we had like a couple of arms
Yeah.
that he would love to play catch with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Aw.
a psycho. I mean, he's killed a couple birds midair in the
Yeah.
backyard.
Wow.
It was like an explosion of feathers.
I yelled.
Yeah.
I imagine.
So one perfect angel, one serial killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are our dogs.
Love them to death, though. All right, y'all. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening. We will be back next Friday. Yeah?
Yes. Well, maybe, actually. I need to check with a couple of players. We're missing one, yes. We're missing two, maybe.
Okay.
Because next week, I think, is Thanksgiving weekend.
Oh yeah.
Some people do some big family traveling stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next Friday is Black Friday.
And it's Black Friday.
Bum bum
It's not a
ba
holiday. That's crappy. It's crappy.
Yeah.
bum bum ba.
I'm not working.
You don't work Black
I
Friday?
am.
You don't work Black Friday?
But I get to work from home.
You gotta pay day off.
Yeah.
Sounds
so
like
yeah,
a good opportunity for a themed game or something.
right. The Mall of Madness. Everybody roll initiative.
I'll bring that Turkey Hydra mini that I
Yeah. Everybody. I dash to the TV department. Yeah, so that's TBD, I guess, then. We'll let you know. Regardless, let's see. 2 weeks will be December 6th. I think we should be good December 6th for next session here.
Yep.
Awesome. We'll hit the open seas on the 6th. So yeah, again, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the session, give it a like, subscribe if you want to support the channel. And until next time, you'll have a great one. Bye.